Well, hello and howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Friday night.
Hello, everybody. Did y'all hear me singing?
I hope not. Diddy done run them all away.
No doubt. I was in there doing the Smurfs.
Y'all that's what she needs to be doing.
I wasn't doing the Smurfs. I was singing the Smurfs. Oh, lordy, lordy. Hello, Michelle. How are you?
Howdy, Papa. Howdy, Jason.
He started to call you Josh.
I did. But I caught myself. I'm trying to learn.
I ain't got a thing on there.
There's Mr. Trouble himself.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Hello.
How y'all doing tonight?
We doing good. We just got done doing a run. You believe what we bought?
Well, I don't know if we need to talk about what we went and picked up and hauled back in the trunk.
He said the word hauled. So that's not like a small little plastic bag with something in it.
14 gallons of something. 15 gallons of something. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm on the way. If it's what I'm thinking it could be in the foothills, I'm on the way.
We went to the foothills.
We went to Trap Hill.
Well, no, we didn't go to Trap Hill. We went to the foothills.
It's actually considered Elkin, but yeah. Hello, sis.
Hey, sis.
Michelle, Dez, and Papa Rock, and I think that's all, and Jason.
What, y'all want to really see what we went and got?
15 gallons of moonshine. My mouth's been watering ever since we got home, and that ain't no lie. Alrighty, Dez.
Y'all want to see me to taste test this stuff?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
All righty.
That's 15 gallons of milk.
Oh, Michelle said, honey. The Virginia Bushcrafter. Hello.
Well, hello and howdy.
And welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, Virginia Bushcrafter.
Are you getting water too, or rain? We've been rained on. Nicole's rained on us all day.
Well, about 30 hours.
Yeah, it started last night.
We've kind of been getting that on and off. It's not been quite as constant here, but we've still been getting it.
No, ours ain't been constant. I mean, it's been more on than off, but we have had periods of.
We've had some pretty heavy rains too.
Or whatever you'll call it. I don't think it's completely.
Well, hello there, Jackie. Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Rob.
Hey, Jackie, Kevin, Rob. And hey, Michelle. I didn't say hey to you when I first got up here. Yeah, and of course the rain decided to come down when I had to start driving.
That ain't good.
Yeah, I had to go to REI tonight, which is about a 25, 30-minute drive from here. So it wasn't that bad going there, but when I was getting ready to come back, it started pouring it down.
Sid said, did you see that the Stivers made jalapeno moonshine? Yep, no, I didn't see that.
I didn't see jalapeno moonshine either.
I want some jalapeno moonshine.
I don't know if I'd want that or not.
I would put it all over my face.
Yeah, I know how you would.
You'd put everything all over your face.
Just like he does his coffee.
Yeah.
Not anything. I do have some limits. But
I'm beginning to think it's very few.
Hello, Jackie.
It's got to be tasty stuff.
And the Virginia Bushcrafter, they've been getting rain off and on too. Hey. Everybody wish Jackie and Shaky a very, very happy anniversary today.
Yeah, today was their anniversary. And we didn't, if we'd have known it beforehand, we'd have named it that. But we didn't know it. Oh Lordy, looky here. Here comes big trouble.
Another year that Jackie's put up with. Thank you. Papa Rock.
Howdy, Papa.
What's up? Happy anniversary, you two.
Susan said, "Is everyone safe in Virginia? Reed Trimmer was chasing tornadoes there. I didn't know that."
Yeah, he's been chasing them all day.
Is it over where Red lives?
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, the Virginia Bushcrafter, have you seen any? Do you live in Virginia?
I started that same thing. In what part of Virginia?
You ain't far from us if you live in Virginia.
Well, that's according to what part?
In Northern Virginia.
Well, still, that's according to which part. If it's North Central up there around 77, it ain't that far away.
Yeah, we in North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
We're about 30 minutes away from Virginia line, or Mount Airy, whichever way you want to put it.
Well, they both up there.
Yep, they sure are. How many years, Miss Jackie? Sis is wanting to know.
Like me, too many.
23 years.
Yeah, that ain't that far.
50 miles south of D.C.
Oh, so you over on the northeast side.
Yeah.
That's a long ride from Whipful up through there on I-81.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's more towards the coast in Virginia, I think. The storm chasers are all headed there. I hate that. I hope everybody's okay.
Papa, you sounding a little congested tonight.
Yes,
I'm real bad tonight.
You sound it.
I am. Been this way all day.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Papa.
I hope it's just the fall allergies.
Fluid.
The flu.
Fluid.
Yeah.
Oh.
That don't mean you're getting carbon monoxide poisoning, does it?
It's starting to work back again.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's got to beat my bottom to the bottom.
I bet so, Papa. We love you. I'm so sorry.
I love everybody here. This is
we
family.
know you do.
This is all family.
Yep.
I just wish we could take it away from you and just make you feel good.
I wouldn't argue with you.
I bet not.
I sure wouldn't.
Virginia Bushcrafters, I run a mini 18-wheeler all the way up and down through there. Many trips. So.
We're going to have to come check you out. I've never seen you in here.
I'm going to get off here. I don't feel good, so.
Well,
Papa, we hope you get to feeling better soon, buddy.
I will. I've seen faces from family. That's what matters.
Yep. We just love you so much, and I'll be praying for you.
I appreciate it. I really do. I will, Jake.
Have a good night, buddy.
All right, y'all have a good one.
We love you.
Papa.
Love you. Good night.
Good night, buddy.
Thank you.
Virginia Bushcrafter, do you do videos?
Well, I didn't even think that's that. I like a lot of bushcrafting stuff. I just checked. It was in Richmond, Virginia, where the storm chasers were.
Oh, that's over on 95.
Yeah, they let the 18-wheeler fly and put the hammer down. He used to actually put a hammer on his gas pedal.
They was just going down across 95 from South Carolina on down through Florida.
Yep.
The old truck I drove didn't have enough power to get over the speed limit, so I could drop one gear and just barely make it to the speed limit on the downhill runs.
So Virginia Bushcrafter has like 77 videos.
Oh. Well, do you ever do any live streaming? If you do, if you want to click that stream or button over there for StreamYard and pop up here, you can tell everybody about your channel.
Thank you, Susan.
He had a mail call a day ago. It looks like some Texas Pete was involved.
Ooh,
What now?
Texas Pete.
And
Texas Pete.
Looks like it was a mail call.
Oh.
See, somebody done did him right. I love me some Texas Pete.
No
I ain't too much. I sort of say I ain't too much on Texas Pete, but now Frank's ain't too bad.
I like that shit on everything.
Now, look, it's so funny when that commercial came out for Frank's because it was all I could do was think about my granny, who she died in like 96. If she was alive right now, she would be like 118 or something like that. She was born in like 1904, 1905.
Hello, Mitra.
But you know, back in the day, it wasn't uncommon, or it was very uncommon to find certain condiments in restaurants.
Mm.
So everywhere we went, she always had a bottle of Texas Pete in her pocketbook. And it wouldn't matter if we went to like one of those little like buffets, or we went to, you know, what we would call a fancy restaurant, right? Which typically was still like Western Sizzling or someplace like that. And the minute her food would hit the table, that bottle of Texas Pete was coming out that pocketbook. Leave it off, sitting there, dumping it and everything, put it back. Then she had to put it back in her pocketbook and zip her pocketbook so nobody would get her Texas Pete hot sauce. I don't want them to think it's theirs and take it away from me.
That's funny.
Well, I hope you get new internet soon, Virginia Bushcrafter. I'm definitely checking your videos out. I just subscribed to you a minute ago.
Some of y'all out there that's in the blue, if y'all will, run their link.
Susan done did.
Oh, Susan did. Well, thank you, Susan.
If you'll type, no, we're on the wrong channel.
We're on the wrong channel. I ain't never got it set up on this one.
Hey, you know what? I did not know that, Vitra. And that makes sense that, well, I've had so many people tell me, like, dude, if you're ever in a pinch, go to McDonald's and get their coffee. They've always said, like, the McCafe coffee is actually pretty good. I've never tried it because I don't really do McDonald's that often at all. But I'll definitely keep that in mind. I can't eat their food.
I never liked McDonald's coffee.
Well, I don't know when they changed it, but in the recent years they've changed it. And Vitra just said that it's actually Tim Hortons is what they use for their coffee, for the McCafe brand. So at least it sounds like they got some different beans, maybe a better quality bean. I've never actually even had Tim Hortons because we don't have those around here in North Carolina. But my understanding is they're kind of a big chain, kind of like a Starbucks type ordeal, but seen more in like the North and also in Canada.
Okay. Because I know, you know, it's been years since I've been to McDonald's, pretty much, period. But to get coffee, it's been many a years.
I can't really eat their food. Their food definitely tears my stomach up.
It does too. Sausage.
I struggle with a lot of fast food places, but I've always had problems with their food. Like, pretty instantly had problems with their food.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know the only place I love to go is my Bojangles. I absolutely love Bojangles. Especially their Bo chicken sandwiches. It's pure chicken breast meat, and they soak it in buttermilk, and then they hand bread it and fry it. And I'm telling you, their sandwiches are so good.
Girl, I could eat Bojangles like a fat kid on cake.
Me too. High five. High five.
Yeah, my only problem with Bojangles, I actually really love their chicken wings. And like the chicken wing meal, it comes with like 3 chicken wings. And now, granted, it is the full chicken wing. It's just not like the little double or the little drum. It's the full chicken wing. But it's
Yeah.
like 3 chicken wings, and that with like a side and a drink's like $7.
I used to work
Right?
there. I worked there for a long time.
And
I
you know,
think
I asked them one day, could I get? Oh, sorry.
I think 99 was the last day of 99 was when I quit there. So I worked there for a few years. So, but I still love it.
But you know, and I've asked them about getting like more chicken wings. They're like, yeah, you can have chicken wing on. It's something like $2 a chicken wing. So that's my problem with them is if I like really want some chicken wings, and it's going to end up costing me way too much money. It's going to be like $15 because their chicken wings don't really fill a spot for me. It would cost me $15, and I'm like, man, I could go down to Food Lion. I can buy me a New York strip when they like right now they got New York strips on MVP special for like $7 a pound. I could go buy a 1 pound steak, throw it on my grill, have it ready within like 7-10 minutes tops. You know, add an extra 10 minutes to get the grill like, you know, up to temperature. But you know, within 20 minutes, I could have a steak cooked the way I want it for half the price of some Bojangles chicken wings. Then I could throw some sweet potato puffs or tots or whatever in the air fryer. Maybe throw some asparagus or something on the grill along with the steak.
Chicken is my favorite food. Steak would be my second. Hamburgers is about at the bottom of the list, but that's what I have to eat every day.
What?
Have you like
you have to eat what every day?
Hamburger. He'd rather have hamburger
what did I
than
miss?
anything. I said,
oh yeah,
I like being.
I like Van Hooter's coffee, but it's 21
Canadian dollars.
Yeah, for a 10.
Van Hoot. I'll have to check that out, Vitra.
I've never heard of them other than
we went up there
little
Food Line the
Bojangles.
other day, and she was looking at cooking oil, and I'm like, my God, you can buy diesel fuel a whole lot cheaper than you can buy cooking oil.
Yes, Rob. Happy Veterans Day.
Yes.
Anybody served, thank you so much. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Oh, Venture is off tonight.
I hear you.
And he's still failing to save for his PC.
Yeah, that PlayStation got in the way. I know what you mean there, Victor. I looked a little bit the other day on some stuff there, thinking about maybe getting the stuff and putting another together, and I'm like, not right now.
Well, Jackie, they actually got turkeys. Now, you got to have at least a $35 food order. And I think it's $35, right? But the turkeys are 29 cents a pound.
Mm-hmm. I bought a 14-pound turkey from Food Line today. It cost me like $4.
Yep. I'm going to go get me some. I'm going to be slapping me some in the freezer so I can have turkey all year long. 29 cents a piece. You won't believe it.
I'm trying to determine if I can fit one more in my freezer, because the place that we moved in right now, that we moved in this summer, it's one of those side-by-side fridges, fridge-freezer combos, and the freezer is actually like maybe that big. It's not a lot of freezer space in there, and like everything's like these like little shelves, and there may be 4 or 5 shelves in it. So I'll have to look and see if I can make some room and kind of consolidate and get a second turkey. But I'm not cooking the turkey for Thanksgiving this year. Hey, Red.
Oh,
I'm not cooking the Thanksgiving for turkey this year. I'll be doing Christmas at our house.
You talking like April there. Not fixing a Thanksgiving for turkey this year.
It's because, typically though, we do Thanksgiving here. Did I say the words backwards?
Yeah, you said you ain't fixing a Thanksgiving for the turkey this year.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't. I'm going to fix a Christmas for turkey this year.
Hello,
Hey,
Red.
yes.
We're
talking her backwards.
I know.
But I started to say,
You have to notice. It's because I got distracted because Red popped up on the screen, and I was like, "Oh hell, here's Red. Here's
He missed
Red."
her already.
we got 3 down there, Jason, that very one of them would probably fit in your freezer.
Probably right.
Process.
Hello,
Hey, Dad.
everyone. Hi, Daz.
Hi, guys.
Wouldn't care to process them, but I ain't gonna.
Hey, Susan.
Them.
Hey,
Hi, Jackie.
I tell you what, today is.
Jackie, that's a good deal. I mean, I'm serious. 29 cents a pound for turkey after them being $50 a week and a half ago.
Wasn't that long ago.
No, but
Hi, Susan.
You looked at them, and about 3 days later, we went back up there, and they was on sale for 29 cents a pound.
I knew it wasn't much, but yeah.
Now, the only thing they changed this year to the previous years was the previous years you could get 2 turkeys at that price just off of one $35 purchase. This year they're limited. They're limited 1 per time.
Yep. How are y'all doing, Robbie Michelle?
Wet. Very wet.
We understand.
I got 2 turkeys.
The same way.
It's raining.
Jason.
Hey, Robin. Hey, Michelle. Yes.
I need to know something. Do you know anyone? My mom and dad cannot take care of that Carolina dog. They need to rehome her. She's had all her shots. She's been spayed. They just simply cannot take care of her. They're too old.
Say that again.
My mom and dad's trying to find a home for their dog that they just about a month ago adopted. She's had all her shots. She's had all of her. She's been spayed, so she can't have any more, babies. Is she just too hyper for them to take care of? And she keeps getting out of the yard, and somebody's going to shoot her. They've already tried.
What kind of dog is it?
Carolina dog.
What's it?
The Carolina dog is the North American dingo. That's the type of dog I have.
Jason's got one.
Yeah, they're pretty dogs. They really are.
Yeah, they're beautiful dogs, but she's too hyper. She's
my dog is not. My dog's not hyper at all.
How old is it?
I think if someone could have enough time to train her, she'd be an awesome dog.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a Carolina dog.
Yeah, Carolina.
Like North Carolina.
How old is she, Red?
About 2. Trying to find her a new home before she ends up getting killed.
How far away do your parents live?
They live in West Virginia.
Oh, they live around the Beckley area, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, how pretty.
I got my mom freaking out. My dad's getting worse. I got to get to West Virginia. They don't know my dad's going to make it to.
I'm sorry, Red.
They don't know if he's going to make it till Thanksgiving. Trying to help them. Trying to help my sister. It's like all day today, somebody wanted something from me.
Well, we just love you, Red.
Yep.
I wish I was there right now to give you a big hug.
Yes, let's all give her one. We love you. Yeah, there you go.
I need to start crying.
Well, I understand. I'd be doing the same thing.
Yep.
Plus, you're overwhelmed.
Yep.
I am.
Yeah, you are.
Completely overwhelmed.
You know what, Red? Though, don't feel guilty about just not answering your phone all the time, maybe. You know what I mean?
Honey, it's messages I get to my messenger.
Oh, God.
My sister, my mom, every damn person in my whole damn family has decided that today is the day for me to reach out and touch me. I don't want their
Yeah, but if it's overwhelming you too much, don't answer your messenger.
Yep, I just not look at it.
I seriously want to start saying to him, like a good neighbor, stay the F over there.
Exactly. Aw. Everybody's giving you prayers and hearts in the chat, Red.
Yep.
Thank you.
And sis is
I
saying
need to learn to say no, but it's hard.
I know. It's very hard.
Yeah.
When everybody relies on you.
Sometimes family is.
Well, you know, they ran me out of West Virginia to begin with. They made me homeless for 3 months. Now all of a sudden they want my help. Travis and I was homeless, sleeping on the floor for 3 months.
Susie come ride with me on my golf cart, Red. I'll make you forget about everything because I'm wild and crazy driver. We can run over things and hit things, LOL.
That made me laugh. That made me laugh.
I can see that. I can see Red on the golf cart. Just be careful of the speed bumps because we don't want her to bump up and her dress goes flash at everybody, you know?
No.
Red be laying out there on her back.
That's what I'm saying, Michelle. Over those speed bumps, you know?
You know what? I'm afraid the the cart would go up. The dress would go up.
Exactly.
The butt would go back down onto the seat and suction cup right there.
Yeah. Mother does that to you.
Yeah. Red'd be hollering, woohoo!
Instead of Susie looking at all the ambulance and firemen, everybody be looking at Red and Susie.
Have to spray me down with Pam to get me off the damn seat.
It's going to be like that Lowe's video all over again.
but then we need Michelle and Rob to be there with their camera to videotape it, or April and Glenn, and make it a short. Make it a short.
The only reason I filmed that was because I thought maybe they'd drop her. Look at this. I got a flyaway here. Hey, Brad.
Some scissors.
Look at that. What is happening? Some people in life are contaminated, and you need to just keep your distance away from them. And even if it's your family, look at this.
Are you doing a skyward alfalfa? Is that what it is?
I don't know what to do with it.
It's a skyward alfalfa.
Okay, there.
I want to wear my hat.
You want my hat?
But the thing is, Susie, even if a cute fireman would show up, I'm asexual.
You missed the hair.
I wouldn't care.
There.
There you go.
And she still missed it. Look at it. Still
yeah, it's still sticking out.
It's just sticking out of the hat.
I'm telling you, the sideways alfalfa.
There, maybe there.
It's your horns, Michelle. It's okay.
Oh,
That's what
I
I was
got a
thinking.
picture to show y'all.
Do what,
What's
Red?
that? A picture to show
I got
us.
a picture to show you.
Okay, put her up big. Now, why did they do that?
Is that the dog?
No.
That looks like a rat.
Oh, that's a dead rat.
Yes.
That's what was underneath my house.
That's a big rat.
Oh, yeah.
And look at his color. His color's like a light gray.
I sort of say it looks white to me.
It looks tan to me.
It's gray.
It's just a light gray color. Is that it?
Yeah, he just got old.
Daddies are sleeping.
His paws are brownish, but the rest of him is like gray and white. But yeah, he's a big rat.
He's not sleeping. He was under her house.
Yeah.
Permanent sleep.
We had 2 traps underneath
he was
there.
on my house. He have a hole in it somewhere.
Oh, he's got a hole in him now. We have 2 traps underneath there. We had a smaller one. He went in and ate all the food out of that one. And I guess he got cocky. Because he went over to the other one, went to go in it to eat all that, and the door slammed on him.
He got stuck and couldn't get out.
Well, hello there, All Things Acres.
Hi, All Things Acres.
I forgot to say hello to you too, so I'm sorry.
I just happened to look up there and see them.
Yep, I did too.
I killed Susie's pet rat.
Oh, plain that.
Friday, December 16th at 6 p.m.
But yeah, I'm trying to find that dog another home. I mean, my mom and dad just cannot. And if they bring her to the pound, they're going to euthanize her. She's only 2.
Oh, no.
You're right.
What time?
6.
Okay.
All right, we're talking dance recitals.
Okay.
Grandkids.
Grandkids.
I thought we were giving Rob dance lessons.
No, you know what? Rob can dance.
I know how to dance.
Rob used to be a DJ, so he knew he was up on all the line dances and everything because he would teach people how to do them.
Well, so I did a wedding one time, and I mean, I got like 10 requests for the electric slide.
I was going to say, the electric slide.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. So I played it, and no one got up. They're all looking around like,
bump on the logs.
Stop the music. I'm like, well, hey, look, what gives? You guys want this thing, but we don't know how to do it. Come on up.
They request it, but they don't know how to do it.
Hey, New Horizons, if we did that, I would have to get me a minion costume, put it on with the red flashing light, going through the campsite with the magnaphone going, wow, wow, wow.
Brad, this is the funniest thing ever. Am I allowed to share this?
I don't know.
Your Lowe's shopping trip?
Yeah, it's funny, ain't it?
Oh my gosh, this is hysterical.
The what?
Your Lowe's.
The Lowe's shopping trip with you in the wheelchair going.
Zoom back and forth.
That's up again in April.
What?
Well, no, you can play the music. They won't get a copy strike for that. I made sure at that part because I would have gotten one too for it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I mean, if you want to show it, I don't care. It's up to Glenn and April.
Have you seen this thing with Red in the wheelchair going up and down the aisle?
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't care for you to show it.
Well, you can show certain lengths of it. 8 seconds?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I think they say you can watch anything like that up to about 8 seconds without a problem, but anything over that is questionable.
They might strike you, and they did that to somebody else. Hold on, they did that to somebody else, and what happened was the person's channel and the person that was that it belonged to. Let's say you did it, and they got a strike. You both write a letter and you state that you were in the room and gave permission.
Well,
they'll take the strike away.
That happened with them when I'm not going to show this. Yeah,
this is probably 4 seconds at that.
Yeah, something like that.
I think it's 9 or it's a little more than that. I'm not going to show it because God forbid that happens again.
Yeah, we had a big thing on that.
Yep. I couldn't remember. I knew that there was people wrote, so I guess it was you guys.
The Virginia Bushcrafter said the electric slide is a great dance at my family reunions.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to do it. Rob, I'm going to have to get you to teach me to dance the next time you come up here.
Okay, it's easy. It's easy.
About the only slide I can do is right out of my wheelchair, which I'm done.
Cha-cha slide, the electric slide.
I did all that stuff before I lost
You don't like sliding out of your wheelchair. You like flipping it over backwards.
Oh, yeah.
I'm split out of it,
showing your business.
Showing the red
Macarena.
Like thereof.
The Macarena, the hustle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Rob can do them all. He's taught them to me.
The bump. Now that's easy.
Now I'd like to learn how to do the Macarena.
That's back going back a few years.
The what?
Oh, yeah.
The hustle.
Oh,
no,
Macarena.
The Macarena.
Disco.
Yeah, but now she's mentioning the Macarena.
There's no way I could do it.
Chicken dance.
And a lot of stuff.
The hokey pokey, the chicken dance.
You know what I used to do when I had an elementary bus route and we'd get to the school early? I had a radio in my bus with a CD with a cassette player, and I would play like the electric slide and the chicken dance and stuff. And I had all the kids on the bus doing the chicken dance. It was so cute. All these little elementary. And one day I had the principal come over and I'm like, come on, get here. You got to see this. And they were just letting and having a great time with all of us doing the chicken dance.
Aww.
I love doing that.
They did that at my brother and sister-in-law's wedding. And what we didn't know, and Travis was out there doing it with them, what we didn't know was Travis was going around sipping everyone's champagne when they were.
Oh, good boy.
He was a 10-year-old drunk.
That's funny.
There was a wedding I did one time for a friend of mine, actually, one of the girls I worked with. Her grandma was in a wheelchair, and she was excited. She was watching everybody do all the line dances, and she was clapping, and she was all excited. And I thought, you know what, Grandma, can you do electric slide? She said, I'm in a wheelchair. I says, that's what I said. We're going to do it. I took Grandma in the electric slide, doing the electric slide in her wheelchair.
That is so nice.
Oh,
that's cool.
That was.
She had a ball. Hey,
how do you call a chicken?
Bark, 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 bark.
Well, no, I'm serious. This is not even a joke. Yesterday, my daughter was at work. She works afternoon turn. You know, they got a new chicken coop and the chickens, which are so much fun. Well, I tried to put them, they were in the run and I was trying to get them back in their little house. How do you call a chicken to get in the house?
Here, chicky.
Yeah.
All of them came back.
Hi, MB.
Well, howdy, MB.
Shake the bag.
Hey, MB.
How do you look up all dance moves from the 1970s? How do you Google that? I tried that. It won't work.
Retro dance. It's line dancing.
Line dancing.
I tried line dancing, but it won't give me that.
Disco line dances.
What are you trying to look for?
I want to see what the different, since like we had the hustle, we had the electric slide, we had, like all the different.
The hustle basically was the pre-electric slide because a lot of the moves are the same.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out what all the dance, since the 1970s were called. Like the Macarena, the electric slide. Yep. So I'm trying to see what.
The other one was the Personal Jesus.
Don't know that.
By Depeche Mode.
Look up the top 20 popular line dances.
Personal Jesus.
Yeah,
that's a Marilyn Manson song.
It's a Depeche Mode.
He covered it. Depeche Mode did it first.
There. Do you remember?
And
when we were at the campground and you played a song or something, and a boy and a girl danced.
The
together.
wobble.
Was it?
No.
It wasn't the wobble.
No.
Rob can do the wobble too.
Hey, I can probably do that.
I'm about to say that's how I get up and walk to the bathroom.
It was the new version of the Footloose.
Oh, these two girls, this guy, and they were brother and sister.
The cha-cha slide.
Cha-Cha Slide.
Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle.
Electric Slide. The Wobble. Macarena. YMCA.
YMCA.
Chicken Dance. There you go, Red.
Pokey Pokey.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe.
That's what it was. Cotton Eye Joe.
That was
Oaktown Road.
One. The other one was the Footloose song.
Fancy Like.
I hated that movie.
The Get Up. I like the Get Up.
No, I hated Footloose. I hated that movie.
Oh, I liked it. Baby Shark Dance. The Gangnam Style.
Yeah, Gangnam Style.
Crank That, which is the Superman.
No, Baby Shark had a line dance.
Time Warp.
Running Man, The Cure.
Let's see. From country, it's Achy Breaky.
Yep.
Honky Donk. Man, I feel like a woman. Oh, I liked Honky Donk.
No, my achy breaky hard.
Yep.
Cyrus.
Just don't think you understand.
Oh God, that song sucked big time.
Then for hip hop was the Harlem Shake, Jump on It by Sugar Hill Gang, Teach Me How to Doogie.
The Dougie.
Dougie.
It's the Dougie.
Oh, okay. Sorry. The Dougie.
All right, see you.
Don't forget the train. Don't forget the train. The original one from what was it?
Hey, Susan, I miss you already.
It's not on the list.
That was old. That was old school. That was back in the 70s.
Let's see. For wedding reception dances is Thriller, Conga, Twist and Shout, and Sweet Caroline. There's a dance for Sweet Caroline.
I'm stuck in the 70s with my music. America, Kansas, ELO,
Boston.
Disco, Boston.
Yeah.
I'm
The Who.
stuck in that time
Stills and
era.
Nash.
Yeah.
I saw half of those in concert.
Loverboy. That was
I wish I could go back to the 70s.
Cars, Supertramp.
Yep.
Michelle,
Supertramp.
Yeah.
y'all ought to do a lot of those dance challenges.
Pink Floyd.
Oh, that's what we need to do.
Y'all do, seriously. I mean, since y'all so good at it, yeah.
No, I'm not good at it. He is. You should see. I don't follow him because it's like I don't remember. I'm like, where?
Well, that's the funny thing is,
what am I
she
doing?
got to be behind me so she can watch my
I
stuff.
do. I have to be behind him.
Her faces so he gets
I'm
confused.
serious. He can dance.
You should create a dentures lawn dance.
Yeah.
I should do that. The
Denture dance.
Yes.
Oh, that might be good.
Yeah, because
Pull your teeth out.
you and Gloria, y'all got one started already.
Oh, poor old Gloria.
Then
She
he
failed
comes
the
in
other
the
day.
wheelchair slide.
Yeah.
Just don't stop suddenly, you'll throw him out.
Oh, yeah. It's still on the floor. Pick them all up. Get them all confused.
Trust me, the only reason I know that is because it happened to me and I had 2 kids on my lap at the time.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I had my niece and Travis on my lap. And my sister was starting to sprinkle, so she started running towards the car while pushing my wheelchair. And then the wheels started doing this bit in front. Well, she thought if she slowed it down, wouldn't do that. Oh, no. I was still in that momentum. And so were the kids. And we ended up out in the parking lot.
Oh, gosh.
My niece looked up at her mom and went, thanks. My niece looked up at her mom. Now, mind you, she's like 5, 6 years old. She goes, thanks a lot, Mom.
That one's going.
I had one of the versions of Hokey Pokey was a speed up version. I think it did the chicken dance. Chicken dance had a speed up version too. So it starts off, regular speed, and then as the song goes on, it gets faster and faster, and you're trying to do all the things that you're getting.
Oh my gosh! He's doing all the things and knock me over.
Oh, hey Michelle, did you end up getting your mom that coffee brewer that you were talking about?
No, not yet.
Christmas.
Well, what are you waiting for? Why are you robbing that woman of a good cup of coffee the way she wants it?
Well, I'm gonna have to go on the Etsy and buy it.
Poor
She
Grammy.
said because Rob just swept her off her feet.
Poor Grammy. Oh my gosh, you want to hear what my granddaughter did?
What'd she do?
Now, this is the 2-year-old that's just been lit.
Oh, she was lit the other day.
She's been lit. She wasn't bad, but
just
like
busy, very busy.
Busy, and the girl is
and
smart.
Quick.
She's fast. She's very smart. She's quick. She's busy. All the things, and cute as a button. Okay.
Yes.
I was standing in the kitchen, and she was standing like on the other side, and there's a counter like in between. My cigarettes were sitting up on the counter, and they always sit there at my door. I swear they always sit. Well, I was going to make coffee, so I got the coffee filter out. I went to turn it around, throw it away, turn back around. The kid has a cigarette in her mouth, and she's holding the lighter.
And she's 2.
And she does. Her mom, my daughter, smokes too, and she doesn't know that this is bad. Well, now, if you want to quit smoking, me and my daughter are both, well, because that's what she sees. She knows we go moke. We moke outside, and I'm thinking, oh, good God! It's either in my brain. Quickly, I thought, I'm either going to take a picture of this and send it to my daughter. Because funny, not funny. Or maybe I should just get it out of her mouth. So I did not take the picture.
No.
I did the responsible thing.
Yeah, it's hard to say you don't need no evidence.
No.
They'll use it against you.
That's it.
No, so I
take away your privileges.
To my daughter today. We're just because she's so funny, and she already goes in her bedroom. She'll get mad about something.
Oh yeah,
her arms crossed, and she
get the face
and
boy.
She starts walking. She'll walk right to her bedroom, go in her bedroom, and slam the door or shut the door quickly. She didn't slam it, but I'm like, she's 2. Where did she learn this from?
Yeah.
But so my daughter's like, I don't even know where she learned how to do that. She just does it.
Mom, Dad.
So I'm like, you know what? When she started doing it, it was kind of funny and cute, but it's now we need to tell her this is not how we behave when we get angry. It's nice that you need to
show
come.
Your emotions.
It's okay to chill out in your room, but we don't slam the door.
Yeah, but that's just...
I should have known Travis was going to be a logical type of person when he was 2. Because I remember he thought at 2 years old that if we spanked his butt for doing something wrong, if we done something wrong, then he needed to spank our butt for it.
Well, yeah. Ain't that the way it goes?
For him, that made plenty of logic.
Good for the goose, good for the gander, good for the kid, good for the parents.
That's right.
To him, it was very logical. I'm like, that's not how this works. And to this day, he's a very logical type of kid. Oh, God.
Oh, go ahead. I'm like,
the other night we were talking, and he goes, Mom, are you still watching Blacklist? I went, yeah. He said, what episode are you on? I went, I don't know. I was sitting between watching YouTube videos and being on lives and playing my game and all. I said, I don't remember. He said, guess which one I'm on? I went, 12.
I think he's
He goes, Mom, there is no 12 episodes. I went, you told me to guess. You didn't say I had to be correct. His brain went, and he started laughing. He goes, you generally don't get me with your shenanigans, but that one did.
That's funny.
You got me looking at different line dances.
When line dances first come out, back in the 80s, line dance was just getting popular. So I had to actually go on and I took line dance lessons. And we're on videos, took videos and copy videos and learn how to do all these line dances. Because people got these shows, these things I didn't know how to do them. There you go.
Yum.
So I had learned these line dances. So I had a whole list of line dances I had to learn and remember. Well, then they went. Then they kind of subsided for a while. Then I got into electric slide and hokey pokey. They kind of more of a general thing, but they were good friends.
I still want to show everyone this video that I sent to all of y'all.
Jason.
You mean the one with the wheelchair?
Yeah. Make sure you pour me some.
If Glenn doesn't care, I can put up a little bit of it. No, I can't because it went away.
I don't care. You got my permission.
Des, give me about what 10 hours I can be there or less, because you're more northern. You're more northern, right?
Yeah, I'm right below Townsville, Georgia.
Okay, so probably about 8 hours, maybe.
Probably about 8.
Well,
between 8 and 9.
According to which way you go.
But Rob, that's something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to line dance. I love line dancing, and
you gotta play the music with that, or it won't make sense.
I like to dance, but I can't.
All right, Glenn, you care if I show like a few seconds of this for Red?
Just if you get a copyright thing, Red, don't send it in.
Okay. It is funny. It was fun.
I don't know what possessed me to do that.
It was great. What large city are you near, Jason?
Raleigh.
Okay.
He's just right below us. Michelle, if we'd have known all this when y'all come down, we could have said, Jason, you're going to have to come up.
Well, we'll have to go back.
Yeah, because he's just...
Road trip.
I'm ready.
I'm only maybe 2.5 hours tops from April and Glenn.
We're about 7. About 7.
If you go I-95 to I-10 West, it's 8 hours and 57 minutes. If you go I-20, it's 9 hours and 45 minutes. So.
For me, it might be a little bit less because I'm actually from Raleigh. I'm a bit west and south. I'm going to be most likely closer to 95 where I'm at now than the way I would do it from when I was in the Raleigh area. So probably knock like 20, 30 minutes off. But then you have to factor in that probably at least every 45 minutes, I'm going to have to stop and brew myself a coffee in the back of the car.
I also, the way I drive is I avoid tolls. So I don't go like the main highway.
Yeah, I don't do the toll roads if I can help it.
Yeah.
Did you read all that, Michelle?
Yeah.
Say, Jason, if you just lay you a bottle out there on the engine, when you get ready to pull over, your water's already hot.
Already warm.
Right? Yeah.
That's what I'm dealing with today.
If you use a metal container and fix you a strap on where it sets down on the exhaust manifold, it might be a boiling.
Glenn said strap on.
Glenn said strap on.
Well, you don't want it falling off as you're driving down through there, do you?
Right?
Glenn, be careful. You're going to get Red started again. Well, there goes the coffin.
Yep. You done got her choked up.
Me? You started it this time. It's not my fault. It's not like I pulled my nuts out again. I'm going to get this good coffee going right now. Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to find a way to get me in a truck. Travis wants to take a truck. I don't know if I can get in a truck, but I can't stay here by myself because if I need to go to the restroom, I need help transferring over. And this might be my last. I mean, if my mom said it's true, you know, my dad may not see Thanksgiving, then, you know, it's my last chance to see my dad.
Yeah.
I'm just.
You're fit to be tired, is what
Do
you
you
are.
think your mom just said that for attention?
Well, I did tell you she has seven different mental disabilities.
I know. I'm reading all this, and I'm thinking that she did that for attention.
But what if she's not?
I don't know, but
no, that's the thing. That's like the boy cried wolf.
Yeah.
You do it enough times, people don't believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when it does happen, then you feel guilty for not doing.
You know, I mean,
exactly.
Yeah,
I know my dad right now is in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I know. I'm about ready to go
He
too.
broke his back, so he's not getting around good. He's got severe dementia. I mean, severe.
I'm just wondering what's happening in North Carolina right now.
Why?
Which part? That part or this part?
Oh, that part.
Looks like they're going to sleep.
Glenn done went to sleep today, and I done the feeding while he slept. And then come in the back door, and I said, "Hey, we gotta hurry up and go."
That don't sound good.
No, it don't.
That won't me.
It sounded like
That's somebody else's noise. That sounds like Michelle's dentures over there rattling or something.
Not me. Hey, look, these are my new Triumphs.
They is a correct winner. Water bottle.
This is my denture box, new Triumph denture.
I'm typing. I was typing. I want no water bottle.
Like,
now,
God.
hi. You're bigified.
This is like the wax Triumph denture that you get, but this is the denture box. It's like stone.
Oh, hey.
And I just went through the impression process with them again.
Yep. They're all newly revised.
Yeah. And I'm going to put that video out like in December. But these they nailed it first shot. They fit like a glove. So next we work on the tooth design.
So denture box, that sounds, I know it's not, but it sounds to me like those subscription clubs that people sign up for that you get like, EDC and like survival and so like denture box. For $100 a month, we're going to send you randomized dentures in the mail.
No, hold on. Denture box is a one-time fee. It's $1,099 for a full set of dentures, upper and lower.
Good night.
It includes all the shipping, all the try-ins, everything. There's no extra fees or price or anything. And normally, a permanent denture, when you go to your dentist, would cost $5,000 to $6,000 to $7,000.
I think her original price is $2,800
a pair.
And
this
is
is not
your denture and implants.
This
is that one of your friends, Michelle?
Where? Oh, that's Ashley. Hi, Ashley.
I was thinking it was Ashley.
She was up here.
I was just
She was up
talking
here the other
to
week.
her.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
What they say?
I'm about half asleep today.
We're gonna lose Red. Ashley, I put my Rob's hat on because I got hair sticking out. It looks weird.
You got a sideways alfalfa.
So now she looks like gang-banging grandma over there.
You said something the other day. You said, "Are you losing weight?" Well, see, I didn't see it, and I haven't been wanting to eat, and I just wonder if that's the stress from all this crap.
It could be. Plus, you're working like crazy through the night, getting your canning and stuff. You're dealing with the stress, not getting a full good night's sleep. Yeah, I could see it here, and I could see it here.
That's the bad part with me when it comes to stress.
Hold on. Let me get my mug up there. Okay, I'm ready.
Girl, just come on over. I'll fix you like 10 copies just like that.
My wheelchair, I need somebody to push me all the way up to North Carolina. I don't have a motorized chair.
So I'll just get a couple of Raspberry Pis and send some servos and motors down to you. You just hook them up to your wheels. Let me know when you're ready. I'll push a couple buttons on my phone and boop, you'll be off to go.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, are you into programming them Raspberry Pis?
I don't even know how to use a calculator.
I know better than that now.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
With denture box, if you was to break them, do you just send it in and that's included, or do you have to pay another $1,000?
No, if you break them, they have there's a price on there. They already have your molds and everything. They can just print out another
set. Why
am I not seeing? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
Girl, I'm just gonna buy me a 3D printer and I'm gonna print my own damn tee.
Oh, go ahead. I go ahead.
but I'm gonna make mine like some cyberpunk, like jabberjaw, trapjaw looking shit, and I'm gonna have them painted silver.
That's hard to say. Are you gonna use red and blue? And
I love
April, I'm looking that up.
Get you some Bubba tea.
I love that cartoon Jabberjaws.
Right, Jabberjaw was the best.
I figured he'd at least have a couple of gold teeth every once in a while, some gold and silver.
No, I don't do the gold thing. I don't like gold.
Some are there, some not.
April.
Yes.
There's a 1-year warranty on it, and if you break it, it's $349 to replace.
You like that, huh, Ashley?
Because I know
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me a damn computer, a 3D printer, and I'm gonna start a subscription monthly box.
If you act
For
now,
$3 a month, I will send you a random tooth in the mail, and you can put your own damn dentures together.
some are required.
Oh, I figured
one tooth at a time.
I figured it was going to be a coffee bean.
No,
that is when you will definitely need, if you're going to do that just one tooth at a time, you will definitely need a toothbrush.
It's only a Johnny Cash song, one tooth at a time.
Exactly. But it costs more than a dime.
Well, if you get the premium version for an extra $5.99 per month on top of the $20.
Now we'll include.
Where you gonna get the teeth from?
You'll get the. I'm gonna print the damn things red.
He said he's gonna get a 3D printer and print off one tooth at a time.
Look, I've purposely been holding off on I told myself never buy a 3D printer because I will get in trouble because I will be printing some very questionable stuff.
Oh yeah.
He'll be having him some red toys.
No, I will be printing illegal stuff. I probably shouldn't say that word out loud.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Oh, I don't care. I'm already on a list.
Warning.
I've got friends that work for certain 3-lettered agencies, and they were like, "Yeah, dude, you're on a list." And I'm like, "Well, I knew I was."
I wanted to put that link in.
Well, that's okay. Travis and I are on that list too, just because we joined the SCA. We joined one of the largest civilian armies, the Society for Cultural Anarchism.
I wish Stevie was in here because Stevie might be interested in that too. But I know I need to get Glenn some because his just don't fit at all anymore. It's going to be a while, but yeah.
April, what'd you do to Glenn? He was walking off like, ooh.
Take out the trash now.
Exactly. I hugged him too much.
Yeah.
He's walking like Fred Sanford. I think he's trying to be famous.
What is it? Who's he called? Ethel?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
I'm coming. It's a big one. It's a big one.
Was his cousin or something.
Oh, that's Sanford's son, Fred.
Yeah.
Yes. Whenever they didn't like something, it's like, I'm coming.
It's the big one. I feel it. It's the big one. Come, Elizabeth. Coming.
I love that.
Esther was his sister-in-law, and her lips arrived 2 blocks before she did. That's what he told her.
Oh,
you know what? If that show would show today, if that show was on today, the half of America would be offended.
Same with the Jeffersons and Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
Same way.
More than half.
I was about to say, in this day and age, it'd probably be more like 90% of America.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you read Ashley's comment?
Red Fox was one of my most favorite actors. I loved him to death.
Who?
Red Fox.
Yeah. No, I knew you were talking about. I just didn't hear the name.
Yeah.
Jason, you need to read Ashley's comment.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I wouldn't go to no used dental equipment for a printer. I would have had to get me some high class.
Yeah, we miss you already. You're going to prison.
That's right.
We miss you already.
Exactly.
Don't drop the soap.
Use wait a minute. Use
all I gotta say is
that's nasty.
High tech, low life, baby. High tech, low life.
Brad, they sell dentures, old people's dentures on eBay and stuff. You can go buy lots of stuff.
That's disgusting.
You can buy anything on it if you look hard enough.
That's gross.
You know what? I really wish I had my grandma's dentures now. Just saying. What you got there, Bubba?
And all of a sudden, I got quiet.
I'm trying to figure. Hey, how do I put him
Nice
up big? Jason.
That's one of them. Don't do that. He's probably got knives on there. That's one of them.
You got a tool, man.
He's got picking tools there.
Oh,
Not pick set.
not pick.
Is that the
I've never
reason
seen
you're
one
on the
before,
list?
He's been thieving.
Yo, you're looking at my livelihood right there.
Is that why you're on the list?
Yeah, that's why he's on the list.
No, that's not why I'm on the list. It's because I said some things to somebody one time.
Oh, okay.
And yes, it happened on Twitter.
Everything happened. Was it to the White House?
No, it was to the FBI. They didn't appreciate me. They came up with a new program for reverse engineering that they called Ghidra.
Yeah.
And the guy said, "It's pronounced," and did a pronunciation. And I was like, I was pretty sure it was pronounced, and the way I spelled it looked like jihad dra.
Oh, okay. So you're on the list.
That was probably on the list way before that. I was hacking payphones when I was 13 years old.
You made the list.
They
started the list because of you.
What do you call that? Being on grid?
Being on grid.
I am the grid.
Hey, we got to meet one of our subscribers again tonight.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
He's
This
is like the third time we've met him. He started watching us a while ago and emailed me, and we made friends and stuff. So now he travels. He lives in New York, and he's decked out a van. He made a van, and he travels south for the winter. And on his way through to south, he stopped at Ohio. He took us out to dinner tonight.
Went to dinner tonight.
Last time he was up, yeah, we've seen him like 4 times now.
Yeah.
The first time he came, we met him. We met him for dinner. He sent us like his license plate number and everything. So he's like, just in case.
Just in case.
I don't want you to think I'm a weirdo. And I didn't, because some people, after you talk to for months, like Ashley, I wouldn't have a problem meeting Ashley. Oh my gosh. Rob, What are you doing?
I'm changing sides here.
So he's on his way south, and thank God I don't have a waterbed. Let's be on the floor.
No doubt. He'd smack you up against the wall. There goes Michelle.
Yeah. There you go.
That's a 70s waterbed.
That's what she used to do to me.
Yeah.
The 70s waterbed, you sat on it.
No baffles. No nothing. You're a swisher.
I was laughing so hard one night because he was doing this and I was going up and then I went,
I can't even sit on them to make me motion sickness.
I know.
Okay.
When I was pregnant with my first one, I had a waterbed, and that was the most wonderful thing.
Oh,
ever.
wow. Great photo.
Who's that be?
Hold on, Red. We bigifying you.
Trying to figure out which one she is.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta get
Your dad.
Oh, he's handsome.
Is that your dad?
Yeah, it's my daddy.
He's handsome.
He's a very handsome young man in that picture.
You look
now I know why
like
my mom said. Now I know why my mom said I will be marrying that man. And
well,
she
you
chased
look a lot
me down.
like him. You look a lot like him, Red.
Yeah, you do.
I look like my grandma.
You look like your dad, too.
His mama.
Yeah.
You've got his mouth and nose, I know.
I saw this, too. This
I
right here,
got
my
his
dad.
stubbornness.
Yep.
Well, that
ain't none of us stubborn.
Yeah, Yeah,
Yeah, that man is stubborn. Now he knows he's got a broken back,
wine.
and he knows he's supposed to be in a wheelchair.
What are you drinking
right now? But he won't use it.
I tell you what, I can't wait to start watching some of these videos over at the Virginia Bushcrafter site or channel.
Really?
There's some cool looking stuff here.
I love bushcraft stuff, so I'm gonna go check them out.
Looks like it's gonna be some really good videos. Some cool stuff, really cool stuff.
I'm glad they come in tonight so we could all get to meet them.
Right?
Is that you and Rob?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on, Michelle. I'll bigify you. I was drinking. Sorry. Well, there we go.
Yeah, she got anything going towards the mouth.
Oh, exactly.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
That is cool, Michelle.
That was a couple of years ago. Nobody knew who we were, and we walked into my parents' house, and everybody just didn't know. It was hysterical.
Is your dog in there?
My
Is
dog?
your dog
Looks like her.
Yeah, at the door. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
your
that's my dog.
Okay. Because I thought I know I seen her.
I thought Rob was going to get me some wine, but he didn't.
Can I show you my dad in honor of Veterans Day?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Rob's got himself here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my gosh, Rob.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for your service. You're a handsome young man, too.
Yeah, my daddy was in there for 26 years.
He's got some more. I'll wait to take you
That's
down
awesome.
whenever you finish.
Thank you
This
for
is
your
cool.
service, Rob.
I like seeing pictures of people.
There you go. Look at this one. This is one of the vehicles I used to play with.
Oh my gosh, you had a big cannon, didn't you?
Rob said he still got a big
10 self-propelled howitzer.
I like that.
Yeah, that was this year at his birthday party.
I like that. Is good.
He looked like he ought to be on that with that band Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
ACDC.
ACDC.
That's just cute.
That's cool.
Wow.
What is that? Oh, I see now. I see.
A tanker.
Yep, I see it now that it's over on this screen. It's closer to me. I can tell what it is. That's just neat.
Oh, wait, in a minute I'll show you.
See, I thought the other one. Yeah. I thought the other one was a boat.
Now,
With the big
other
old
one?
cannon.
No, it was a tank.
That cow was too. Their cow was too afraid to come near me. I guess the wheelchair spooked
Oh, that's
it.
theirs.
That wouldn't park
These
out.
are a couple of my friends that I was friends with over there.
Cool.
Riding an APC and a personnel carrier.
I need me one of them to
We
play
have
around
this.
with.
Yes. Yes, I love that one.
Yeah, we got that one.
Yes, I love that.
I'm not going to tell you what that looked like.
Which one?
You look like
What did it look like? It was Superman.
So, Rob, that one picture that you showed of the tank with the where it had just like shot. So where we live at, we're not too far from a base. Well, they've got, or at least like one of their practice, their range areas or whatever, is close enough that when they start going, like you can hear it at my house. You can just hear it like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then on top of that,
these ones here, those are the M109s.
Yeah.
And they shoot a projectile like 20 miles.
Oh my gosh.
And between that and all the helicopters that come like low flying over our house, and then, so opposite direction is a nuclear power plant, and they've got to do like tests quarterly. And it's funny because sometimes all this will be going on at the same time. So you hear the sirens from the nuclear power plant, freaking helicopter coming to the top of the house, shaking the house, and you hear the artillery going off, and it's like, damn, we in a war zone.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
That's the babies.
That's the center of my back.
Oh God.
That's screws, and that's why my back hurts all the time.
I'm sorry, Michelle, but I thought you were showing us that you were pregnant.
No.
Oh, maybe I was.
Dinosaur.
Hey, Michelle, I sent you a message.
Where?
Having 3 little squirts.
That's cool.
Wow. Oh heck! Look.
Look, it's Full Metal Rob.
That's
Rambo Rob.
Rambo Rob.
Yeah, that's the first thing I said was Rambo Rob.
Oh me.
Did you get my message?
No, not yet. I didn't look yet. Hold on. I don't know, but I think Des wanted to show us her dad. Maybe we could get my face off.
Apple's like, I know how.
I think she's wanting down.
Oh.
I think.
Who was it wanted to show the dad?
Yeah.
Des wants to show her dad.
Yep.
I want to show you. All right, I'm going to show you a couple of photos of my dad. So let me do a screen share.
I love that one from Facebook today.
Oh, you going to do it the other way?
Yeah, I'm going to do it the other way. It'll just be easier this way.
All righty. Well, I'll put you back down there.
Oh, I was like, what happened? All right, hold on.
There you go.
Aww.
Oh, wow.
Aww.
I have to wait till it gets over here. Oh, he's a handsome feller too.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
That's him right here.
He rows a boat now, doesn't he?
He races sailboats and stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
This is my dad right here too.
Oh,
where was he stationed at, Des?
Well, he did basic at Fort Campbell. No, sorry, he did basic at Fort Jackson. He did paratrooping at Fort Campbell, and then he did infantry Fort Benning.
Oh.
And he was also at West Point. This is my dad and his two purple legs.
That's nice, Des.
Wow, he's got a lot of medals.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got
the best of the best is at West Point, right?
But that doesn't mean. But some of the best aren't the best, so you know.
Yeah.
And then let's see. This is my dad again.
Aww.
All these, some of these are trophies behind him, and then some of the sailboats that he had owned that he raced, and got like first place in Rolex watches and stuff. But there's a picture I want to show you right here. These are some of his trophies that he's won.
Cool.
Sailboat racing.
And that's just awesome.
This was only a few months ago.
This is their condo down in St. Pete. But I want to show. Oh, here's my dad with his handle with his mustache.
Gosh, he don't even look like this thing.
Here he is again.
Aww.
Aww.
This is his page. I want to show. Oh yeah, he got in a really bad accident. He's all messed up here and here.
Aww.
He looked like he got beaten up. Okay, hold on. Back over here. There's like 3 pictures I want to show you. Or 4. Hold on. This is my dad, me, and my brother.
Aww.
Aww.
My dad and my mom when I was a baby.
Aww.
My dad in the 70s.
Wow.
That's me right here.
Aww. And
then 2 more. When he was 19 and when he was 23. 19 is here. What was that?
That was somebody's cat.
Not mine.
And then here
that was a dog.
This one is 1961. He was private in the U.S. Army.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's amazing. He's a very handsome feller.
Spaniard. And then this is his mom. Where's his mom? Hold on. Where's his mom? Here she is.
Who's those eyes?
That's my grandmother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my Mimi.
Did you get to know her a lot?
Yeah, she's the one that taught me how to speak Spanish.
Oh, she's pretty too.
And then this is her portrait that I have pinned on my Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Now, I've seen that one before. You've showed that one to us.
Yeah, it's pinned on my Facebook. But that's my grandmother. And then that's Serena's eyes.
Aww.
That's my baby, my youngest. Let's see. Any others? No. That's it. Oh, and this is my mom with my oldest daughter back in 2013.
Aww.
But yeah, that's it. That's family. That's family. That's my rock star daughter, and with the hair. And that's all natural. And it's all natural. Oh, you in red. How cute.
I love this picture of us.
That was a good picture.
I love this picture. Then we took that one.
I like both of those.
I look mischievous as I'll get out.
That's my favorite.
Always, Fred. Always.
I like it. She's hiding the chin.
Yep.
That's me.
I didn't even realize I was doing it.
I love
that was
that
a really
one.
good picture.
I know. I like it too.
Little short Nikki.
Yep.
I know.
Looks like we babysitting.
Looks like we should have got her a block to stand on so she could see over Rob squatting down there.
We had a very good time.
Yes,
we
did.
And then there's that video. There's the video.
The famous video.
Could you hear Nikki laughing? That was Nikki that laughed so loud when Red said, "I ain't got no underwear on."
I got no underwear on.
And Nikki just lost it.
Boy,
I didn't know I was going to shout that out.
Hello, trouble.
Well, you done good.
Hey, DJ.
Hello,
Hi,
DJ.
DJ.
Hi, DJ.
I had no idea I was going to shout that out. I really did not.
Well, she was caught off guard because, I mean, you could just hear her just
I'm gonna make these. I forgot I had these. I'm gonna make some of these into shorts.
Put her up again. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
You're making it into shorts.
I might for our second channel.
Oh, okay.
Short.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you and make some shorts out of it.
You do.
February 1st, they're going to start paying.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got my super thanks on it. Yeah, there's Stevie up on the back of the tractor and me and Nikki riding the front.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
And we ain't even got it on Lazy Acres yet.
Wow.
I reckon it's going to be a thing, but they sent an email today, and the short that I put out today had it on it, so.
Well, I've had super thanks for a good while.
Oh, you guys, I want to show you this. This is my face. In the summer, right around the time we went to your house, look at my face. See how it's drooped on one side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the doctor and he thought
might have Bell's palsy or
Bell's
something.
palsy. He was thinking at that time.
Oh, geez.
But it's like I got dizzy and my whole face it drooped.
They didn't show signs of a stroke or nothing, did they, Michelle?
No. And
we checked all that.
I was editing a video and I could tell in the video something was wrong with my face. So I don't know. I'm okay now. Everything went back to normal, kind of. But
Mama's boyfriend's got Bell palsy, and he's had it for how long's Jim had that?
Oh God!
And they told him that it wouldn't last. It could take up to a year, but it's been longer than a year, and his mouth is still dry. He's got to drink through a straw.
Wow.
It's dry.
It can get really bad. It could be
bad.
Yeah.
It was like by the time I realized it, something was going on. It was kind of too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that was scary.
Yes, that is scary.
Oh, here's another favorite.
Yes, Jackie.
You and
Their
Rob.
23-year anniversary today. We love you, Jackie and Jackie.
There you go. Check this one out. That's my gamma goat.
Nice.
Gamma goat.
What?
It's a 6x6 gamma goat. 6-wheel
Oh,
drive.
gamma goat.
His grandma goat? Your grandma goat?
All that stuff was fun to play
I used
with.
to drive it. That was my section vehicle.
Right.
Was all that stuff fun to play with?
Oh yeah, that thing used to climb trees.
Oh my
gosh!
gosh!
So you just put it go up against a tree and just it'll go right up the tree.
Oh
Hey,
my
Michelle,
gosh!
send me those
said you couldn't get
pictures
stuck. I
again
got
of
stuck.
you and me.
That would just be so fun to play with.
Yeah, they said it was almost because it floated. It would swim. It would do cross water or stuff. It had bilge pumps underneath of it. It was kind of cool. But I got it stuck. I tried to get it stuck. I drove every wheeled vehicle that the Army had.
Wow.
I was licensed to drive every wheeled vehicle they had and most of the tracks.
From what year to what year was you in the Army?
I was in from 84 to 87 for active duty. And then my inactive was 5 more years. So from 84 to 92. Actually, I was on a waiting list to go to Desert Storm.
Oh, see, that's where I thought one of those pictures, the one I thought was in the ocean.
That was in California. We was doing some war training over there in San Bernardino, California, by the Democrat Valley.
Yeah, my daddy worked on the planes in the Air Force. Yeah. But there was quite a few times when they said, Sergeant Long, come with us. they would stick handcuffs on him with a briefcase, and he'd be on a plane and gone.
Yeah. I was in communications, but I was attached to an artillery unit.
And, well, I don't know why they would do that unless that was like some top secret.
Probably a top secret black bag thing. I applied for a job when I was in AIT. I did my basic at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and then my AIT at Fort Gordon, Georgia, and then went to Fort Polk, Louisiana. But when I was doing my AIT, I interviewed for a job at the White House. You see a guy whenever you see the president, you'll see this guy carries a black bag. He's a black bag guy. He actually works in the top secret classified room in the White House, and he goes everywhere the president is. He's with the president all the time, everywhere. You never see him all the time, but he's always there. I applied to be that guy, and I didn't get it, thank God, because they turned around, as I found out, is they could void your entire contract. So if you were set to go to, airborne or a ranger or whatever, if you took this job or interviewed for this job and didn't make it, they could void your contract and make you whatever they want to make you. And I think, I don't want that.
My nephew-in-law, he was in the Army. He was a Green Beret, I think, or something high like that. They taught him demolition.
Yeah.
And now and I'm not kidding when I say this, it's funny. The name is right out hilarious, but he has the title of a master blaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have explosive EOD, explosive ordnance detonation. If we found, if we're out at a range someplace, we find artillery rounds that aren't exploded, we call them in and they blow them up.
Hey, Red, does he work at the Thunderdome?
Yeah. Mad Max
Thunderdome.
Got a little guy on top of his shoulders.
He makes like $40 an hour, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's got good pay.
Not bad at all. Can you imagine you put him and me together? Ooh, the fun we would have.
And and he was sitting there at the table at Christmas. I wasn't in there at the time, so I'm just relaying what I was told. But he was sitting there, and of course, my family are guns. We're gun family. And he's sitting there, and he took this gun completely apart, just talking to everyone, and just laid it out on the table. Wasn't even watching what he was doing.
We used to practice taking our M16s apart. We had to do it in less than 2 minutes. Take it apart and put it back together in less than 2 minutes.
DJ left.
Yep, DJ left.
He does that all the time. He just poofs.
I forget to put that on you. Yeah, when he decides to go, he goes.
Yep.
DJ, we love you. Thank you for coming in for a few minutes.
Yep. If I was pop up here, I'm going back on live here in a minute.
Yep.
What's been a dog?
Yeah, he was on a live. He wasn't alive before you guys started.
Yeah, well, I meant his own.
He was.
Okay.
Oh, he was doing his own.
Yeah, and then you guys came up, and I left there and came here. But I wasn't up on his. I went on, said my thanks to all the vets and stuff, and then I left and I went down below and stayed bring up regular chat. And then you guys came on, so I just left without saying goodbye.
Ah.
And then I guess his is over, so he came over here.
All right, I think we're going to go too. We're getting tired over here.
Yep.
Well, we're getting ready to do the same thing, but thank y'all for coming up, and I loved y'all's pictures.
Thank you.
You guys have a good night.
Those pictures of you and I.
What?
Send me those pictures again of you and I.
Okay.
So
Bye, Robin, Michelle. I miss you already.
We love you guys.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye, Des.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye, everybody.
I'm waiting on my coffee.
I know. I have had. He goes, "You got to come up." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, I just finished my hot chocolate.
Yeah, I had hot chocolate last night.
Sounds good. That sounds really, really, really good.
Yeah, I was over walking around trying to figure out what I wanted. And I thought, well, maybe a hot chocolate hit the spot. And so far, it's kind of helped. But
that's how I was last night. I had like cups of coffee. I'm like, I'm coffeeed out. Because I had like 4 or 5. And I'm like, I want something hot. So I did a peppermint. I had K-Cup from last year. So I threw in a K-Cup from Swiss Miss with peppermint in it. It was pretty good.
He quit taking his diabetic medicine, y'all.
What?
He did.
Why?
It was making my back hurt real bad.
Because he wants to fight the system. Yeah.
Exactly.
But she wants me to. I went to the doctor the other day, and I came from 11 something down to 8.5. So that was a big improvement. But she's gonna put me back on. They had moved me up to 30 milligram pills, and she's gonna drop me back to 15.
Good. See if that will help.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 15 didn't bother him, but he got to where his back got to hurting so bad, and then he quit. He forgot to take them. Yeah,
I forgot to take them a couple of days there. My back
got to feeling better.
And then after it got to feeling better, I happened to think, well, I ain't took this medicine. I took the medicine. A couple of days later, I was back with my back hurting so bad I couldn't hardly move.
And that's with the lower dosage?
No, with the 30 one.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't went and got the lower dosage one yet.
Now, I've offered to cut it in half, but...
Yeah, but you're not guaranteed to have half of it. Because it crumbles.
Taking one every other day.
Well, that'd probably work too, I guess.
Ain't nobody got time to be cutting no damn pills.
Well, I've got a little pill cutter that's got a V thing in it, and you just stick it in there for every what size, and then just chomp right down the middle.
Well, aren't you fancy?
Well,
it wasn't but 99 cents, but hey.
Hey, what are you talking about, fancy? If we ground coffee, I'd be over there with a hammer smacking the cabinet.
No doubt.
Coffee's different. Coffee's essential. Medication is optional. You've already proven that. Coffee's not optional.
Glenn said hot chocolate, and I'm like, oh God, that's what I want. Oh, my lower back is hurting me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want a hot chocolate.
So good.
Travis, go make me a hot chocolate.
Oh, they're making me one right now.
There you go.
Well,
they're making me one.
Sweet. See, I got my caramel latte. Woohoo!
If they put marshmallows on it, it means they really love you.
They love
there
her.
Is marshmallows.
Well, they take good care of Red. Them boys are good to Red.
Yeah, they
are.
I don't know if they put marshmallows on mine. I'd throw it back at them. I would
don't
too.
Worry, don't worry, Glenn. Don't worry, Glenn. Nobody put marshmallows.
Warm. Well, see, I wanted something warm, and I didn't. And I hate coffee. Ugh.
Red, we're not compatible.
He don't miss you no more.
Hey. Josh, you're forgetting one thing there. You know why they say opposites attract, don't you?
That's half the coffee bill.
Yeah, that means they ain't going to want your coffee.
Travis likes coffee. Matt likes coffee. I can't stand the stuff.
Well, we didn't used to drink coffee except for just once in a blue moon. I mean, even when it was cold, it was just once in a blue moon. And then we got the K-Cup. And then I found, well, it's the $20 version of the K-Cup. And then I found that caramel latte coffee, and I was like, oh my gosh. Now I drink 2 to 4 cups a day.
Sometimes 6.
This is my 4th
Wow.
one today. I love it. I absolutely love this stuff. And it's not that bad. I mean, I went and got my sugar checked one day, and I think it'd been about an hour and a half since I drank one, and my sugar was 123. And I said, well, I don't guess that's too bad since it's been about an hour and a half since I had a caramel latte. She said, nope, that's not bad at all.
I won't talk numbers.
Yeah, they checked mine at the wound specialist doctor the last visit, not the one today. And it was 145, so they did an A1C on me. And my old A1C was 5.7. My new one is 5.5. So
well, that's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
I just want to specify when I said I won't talk numbers, I was talking about the amount of coffee I drink per day and not the other level mess.
Yeah. But
because you see, my coffee, I drink my coffee black, so I don't have a problem with the sugar.
I don't. Yeah, I drink it with flavored creamer and Splenda.
I'm sorry.
I still like putting a spoonful of honey in my coffee every once in a while.
I put a spoonful of honey directly in my mouth.
Coming now?
Yeah. You put a spoonful of what, Jason?
A honey directly in my mouth.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I do that too.
You would like that. You get you a little bottle. Most people use those kids' juice bottles. Pour it full of honey, put it in the freezer, and then you squeeze it up and you can eat it like a popsicle.
What I want to know is, does Cracker Barrel sell just biscuits if I order some?
Their
biscuits are so good.
Biscuits are easy to make, Daz. Very easy to make.
They are.
I'd make a biscuit. Anybody can.
I'm sorry. Glenn tried the pumpkin spice sis, and it was like, I don't know if it was a bad batch, but oh my God, all you could taste was nutmeg. That was all you could taste was nutmeg.
Nutmeg is strong enough as it is.
You'd have to find a different,
very strong spice.
That's true. What coffee company?
Walmart, right?
I can't remember on that. I think it was, but I can't.
You'd have to try, because every company is different on how they make their coffee.
Well, I know I told Glenn, I said if you was to add some milk and some sweetener to it, it would be better.
No.
Yes, because
you can drink it then. I don't like warm milk.
Yeah, but that's the only way I'd be able to drink it, because that nutmeg is just stout in that coffee.
I'd rather kill myself.
We get the Irishman. Have you tried the Stone Cold creamer, Susan?
The last time I drank coffee, I was trying to sober up before I went home to my dad.
Wait a minute. You said Stone Cold creamer? Did somebody go like milk Steve Austin and make a creamer out of it?
Exactly.
There's an ice cream store down here called Stone Cold.
You mean Cold Stone?
Yeah, there you go.
You said Stone Cold, and all I can think is somebody sitting there making Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey, what can I say? I like him too.
Yes,
I'll take him with coffee, no problem.
From what I've been told, that guy's nuts.
Really?
So have any of y'all ever seen MTV used to have this show called Celebrity Deathmatch? And it was a claymation show. And my favorite, I used to die. Those episodes, all those shows were funny. But my favorite episode, Stone Cold Steve Austin was actually like one of the commentators, like he was a guest commentator, while they were like, doing the play-by-play during the death match. And it was, at the time he was called Puff Daddy, but it was Puff Daddy, the rapper, versus Trent Reznor, the lead singer of Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
And Puff Daddy's sitting there, you know, he's winning, and Trent Reznor starts getting all depressed, and Stone Cold jumps down there and he goes, "You got to get it together, man. You're fighting for rock and roll, and all that is America." And blah 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 blah. And he goes, "Repeat after me. I am a pretty little hate machine." And I died. And what was really funny was all of a sudden Trent Reznor started repeating it. He jumps up in the thing and he does his hands like this, and his fingernails grow like 9-inch nails. And he shoots them and like starts nailing it. It was great. He destroyed Puff Daddy.
No, but you know who the Boogie Woogie Man is, right?
The Boogie Boogie.
Which one?
Boogie Woogie Man.
Yeah, Bobby Yaga.
Yeah. That man is the sweetest guy I've ever met. He is just absolutely a hoot. I've actually got a picture that he signed for me when I was working at Walmart. And I got to know him. And a friend of his brought it in and he goes, "The Boogie Woogie Man wanted me to give this to you."
That's awesome.
It was a picture of him. But yeah,
Glenn's suffering.
Look at him. You know how buffed up he was back then, like in the 70s and 80s. You know, the Boogie Woogie Man, all buffed up. Not anymore. He is like a stick.
You okay, Glenn?
Oh my gosh.
No. He's not okay.
Yeah,
He's holding his
he
back.
is literally a stick.
Oh, man, no, I'm fine.
He's about to go to sleep is what's wrong with Glenn. His eyes looks like he smoked about 4 joints.
I ain't.
I know you ain't, but they look it.
4 joints or half a Red's gummy.
Yeah.
She's looking at her gummy.
She's thinking very seriously about it.
She said a gummy and hot chocolate, she'd be ready to go.
Exactly.
Any more
That's
canning?
what I was looking for, actually.
Any more canning you have to do? If you're all done, I'll be taking that hot chocolate and that gummy and I'll be going to bed.
No, I've still got a lot more to do.
Oh.
You're not doing it tonight, are you? Are you done for the night?
No.
Good.
And I found him.
Excuse me.
Travis accidentally ate 2 of them the other night.
Oh my God.
He just now said I kind of regretted that.
I bet so.
Nobody accidentally eats 2 gummies.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. Accidentally on purpose.
I don't know if you took one and then you thought, well, gosh, I'm still feeling bad. I can't remember if I took it or not, and it just hadn't had time to hit.
Yeah, accidentally on purpose.
No, he didn't realize that these were the hard hitters. He was used to the gummy sharks and all that was not as hard. And he ate 2 of these, and it kicked him.
Let's just say I'm used to being high, and they kicked my rear end.
I bet so. Let's see.
You guys coming tomorrow night?
The hills. Yes, we're going to be there, but Stevie's brother that's why we went and got 15 gallons of milk. Tomorrow night's their chicken stew. They plan it. It's the same Saturday of the same month every year. And so what time are you going to do your toast? Because it's starting at 5, and we're going to try to be there at 5. And if we do, we're going to be back by at least 9 o'clock.
It's a what again?
Chicken stew.
Oh.
Yep, Stevie's brother hand bites the whole family and whoever.
Bunch of friends.
Yeah,
family.
and I mean, there's chicken stew. There's usually pork. There's all sorts of sides, all sorts of desserts, and everybody's just outside around bonfires and just having a good time.
A bunch of Boston butts.
Yeah.
I don't know what time I'm going to do live. I'm going to see when I get a chunk of people in.
Yeah, Susan Travis was definitely feeling good.
Well, Stevie's got new internet in down there and everything, and he said that he'd hook us up on his Wi-Fi. So that's the reason we was wondering what time so we could set an alarm so we could be there.
Yeah, well, I'm starting at 8. So I would just do a sneak peek in and see what the count number is, or see if I'm getting ready to, or whatever. I have to get the lemons cut up. I got myself a shot glass today. I got a new dress today.
Oh,
I hear you. She's splurging for her birthday.
Yeah, my dad sent me a check, so yeah, that's my birthday money.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah, so I got that, and then I want to cut up some cheese and have cheese and crackers to go with my tequila and beer.
Well, I can actually, we got good cow milk, so I can fix me a screaming tomorrow.
There you go. I said, come. I don't care if it's water, coffee, tea, soda, whatever your preference of choice to drink is. Come, and I want to toast everybody on my birthday. So.
But we're going to be here. But like I said, we're planning on being back by no later than 9. So if you'll hold off till then, that'll be fine. But if not, we'll get Stevie to hook up. I think Glenn's going to try to take the laptop.
No, I'm going to take my phone.
I think Des should do a shot every time somebody shows up in the live.
Oh, heck no.
Exactly.
I start my live at 8. 10 people come in, 10 shots. Okay, I'll see you later. Passed out, dead, done. I'm only doing one shot. That's it. So, and then I have my beer.
That ain't fair. I drank nearly a whole bottle of iced tea on mine.
Yeah, well, I'm a lightweight, and one of those and a beer, I'll be good to go.
I'm a no weight. I can't handle alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got your hot chocolate.
He still got a little bit of iced tea too.
Let's see here. During the times I used to drink, I fell down the spiral staircase because I walked right out in the middle of the air.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I thought I was on the floor. I thought I was on the bottom.
Yeah.
I was on the bottom real quick at that point in time. I fell off the bed backwards.
That's like anybody, though.
I ran into the wall while I was on the phone with somebody, and they're like, "What was that?" And I went, "The wall moved 2 inches to the left." Because you're drunk.
The door frames always jump out, and I'm always sober. I bang at the door frames all the time. So,
That's what I was thinking. I don't have to be drinking for the door frames to jump out in front of me.
Yeah.
Sis, I hope you and your family are starting to improve. I'm sorry. I thought you was done.
I was getting on the tractor yesterday and split my knee.
He did. It was bleeding through his pants.
Owie.
You got where's those ABD pads?
In there in the bedroom.
I was on the backside of the farm.
You need to put some of them in your toolbox.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing. You do, but you don't tote them with you.
No, on the tractor.
That's what I'm saying.
Red, did I tell you what I got from my doctor's office?
Come back toolbox on the tractor. They don't have a toolbox on the
tractor. My wound specialist sent me a package in the mail.
Oh?
Yeah. They put it in with the insurance company. The insurance company approved it. The box is like, I got a message. What did I knock at the door yesterday? And I'm like,
well, you know what? That's good because you need them.
I just spent like $50 a couple of days ago to get bandages and wraps.
Well, you need them because you need to do them things every day.
Good night. What is that?
It's gauze and surgical pads for my wounds on my legs, and some tape.
Awesome. Yeah, you needed that.
Yeah. So I got this in the mail yesterday, but I thought it was my friend in Texas sending me a package for my birthday, and I talked to her. She goes, "Your birthday package is going to come late," and all of a sudden this was there, and I'm like, holy smokes. And then my son opened it up, and I'm like, I didn't order this. Where did it come from? Is there a note? And then he's like fishing around, and he's lifting up the gauze and everything, and it's somewhere down at the bottom. And he goes, oh, it's from the Dr. William something or other. I go, oh, that's my wound specialist doctor. So they called me yesterday. Sorry. They called me yesterday to confirm my appointment, and I go, I love you guys. Thank you for my package. That's the best birthday gift I could ask for. But why couldn't I have gotten it 3 days ago?
Exactly.
They send me ABD pads, gloves, tape, and gauze every month. Right now, I've probably got about 4,800 things of ABD pads.
So quick little random fact, Brad. Glove tape. You said glove tape and what?
Gloves, tape,
the pads,
gauze, and ABD pads.
Yeah, blood tape and gauze. I mean, gloves, tape, and gauze.
Yeah.
Gloves, tape, and gauze. That was my nickname in high school.
How many times did you get hurt? Or did you hurt?
Yeah, what ABD stands for, it stands for Army Battle Dressings.
Thank you. I was about to do what does this stand for medically?
Yeah, it's Army Battle Dressings.
Okay.
They're about that long. They're probably like 8 inches long and about 4 inches wide.
Hey, Glenn, when you're talking about you didn't have a toolbox, whatever, in your tractor?
Yeah.
Just put you together a little first aid kit with just a few of those things in it in a Ziploc bag. And maybe to take that Ziploc bag with a little bit of like duct tape or something.
That's almost like my what I've got.
Pop it on a spot that you know you can easily get to it. And that way you got it.
Yeah. Better than
you just come back to the house
not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah.
Well, I usually come back to the house because usually it needs washing and everything before I bandage it.
But yeah, when I put together, that's how I build all my first aid kits, depending on the situation when I go backpacking. And I actually keep one like that, and I go through and I check them commonly, right? Because usually I put medications in there and that stuff you don't want it to sit in there too long. And, but I mean, like right now in my car, in my glove box, there's one of my little homemade first aid kits. And when we were, I think it was last season, not this season, but out at the soccer field, I happened to be, I had driven off, it was during the practice, I'd driven off, I was coming back. And right as I was driving through, I saw a little girl hit the pavement in the parking lot and skinned her knee up really bad. And I pulled up to the dad, I rolled my window down, and I was like, yo, I had my little baggie. I was like, y'all need some bandages? I got whatever you need right here. So I tossed it at him, and he got out, and we got her all bandaged up and everything right in the parking lot.
We've got peroxide, iodine, smelling salts, ABD pads, wraps, Band-Aids.
I hear you, Sia.
Plants.
We'll be praying for you, Sia.
Yes. And your family too.
I can't think. It starts with a T, and it's to cut off, where you're bleeding. Tourniquet. Yes, thank you. We got tourniquets in there.
I'm surprised you forget that. That's another Marilyn Manson song.
Tourniquet?
He's got a song called that, yeah.
I did not know that. But I love that song, Personal Jesus. I love that song.
Red, is this what you're talking about?
Yep.
I got 60 of those.
Wow.
60 of these, the gauze. 2 boxes of these.
What is that?
That's gauze.
That's the big
4x4 gauze.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yep.
And this is a 30-day supply. Meditech. Okay, that's quantity 6. There's only 4. So I wonder if I got 2 in there.
That's where I got mine from. Is Meditech.
Yeah, this is
right now. I'm not kidding when I say I have close to 5,000.
Oh no, that's something else. Meditech bandage. That's gotta be the things that go over your legs, right? That look like fishnet stockings.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. What else in there?
Is that a first aid kit?
Yeah. First aid bag.
Yeah.
It's a bag that I'm going to use. I recently got this. It's a custom. Well, they pre-printed it, but it's a custom printed bag. It's a very lightweight one. And I went with the extra large bag for my first aid kit. I'm still going to throw one of my Ziploc bags in there. But something y'all might think is funny that I've already put in my first aid kit. Mind you, yes, my first aid kit is a trowel. A little shovel, right? Which is typically used to dig a cat hole in case you got to do your business. And somebody was like, dude, why'd you put that in your first aid kit? And I was like, because if I'm crapping in the woods, it's an emergency.
Let me ask you something. Do you have any smelling salts in your first aid?
Oh, gosh.
I don't.
Right. So, no. But, I could look at doing it, but most of the time when I'm going out, I'm going solo. So, me taking smelling salts for myself. Now, if I ran into somebody else, I could see where that would be an advantage. But I'll just crop dust them and wake them up. But for myself,
or finish them off.
But for me, it's no sense in taking them because I typically nobody goes with me. I go by myself.
Are they freaking crazy?
Yeah,
what?
How in the hell? This is as wide as it goes. Oof. This is as wide as it goes. Okay. There's no way in heck I could even get part of my foot in this to bring it up to my knee. They gave me the wrong. They gave the wrong size.
Well, it's free though, right?
Yeah.
Now you can. Now I don't know if it'll work because I don't know how much they stretch. But roll them down and put them at your toe, and then just start unrolling.
No, this is as wide as it goes.
Oh my gosh!
This is as wide as it goes. It's no.
It's okay, Susan.
It's
everybody else calls me Josh. Yes. You can do it too. I'm not mad at you.
He'll answer to both.
So when you say emergency beacon, are you talking about like a GPS type device to be able to show that I'm having problems or whatever? Is that what you mean by that?
No, she's wanting you to do it so everybody can find you when you're pooing in the woods.
Or stay away.
Yeah.
I've actually, I use an app that will, it tracks the trail that I'm on. And my wife can actually look up and see where I'm at and see where my last known time is. And it uses GPS, but even if it loses signal, it will show like when and where I was and how long ago it's been since I lost signal. So if something happens, they can actually kind of track back like, hey, X amount of hours ago, he was here, right? So they got a starting point they can kind of use. But and it even allows my wife to be able to say what?
What's the name? That would be handy for a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, the one that I use for this is called All Trails, and I've got the premium subscription, so I can have that ability. The premium subscription is like I think $30 for a year, and it gives you that ability. And my wife can she can look up at any given time and see where I'm at. We can message each other through the app as well, or I can send updates. I can make a list, and everybody that's in that list, they can get updates on where I'm at, right? So I can, without them even having a subscription, they don't have to have it. It just allows me to have a message sent out to them, and I can even have it set up to send it ever so often to give them a progress, right? So if I was going somewhere and my wife was really worried about it, I could set it up so like every 10 minutes, she gets an alert on like where I'm at and stuff like that. But there are,
do you carry one of those
no.
beacon things where if like a lot of people who get caught in snow avalanches, they'll carry them, and that way they can pinpoint them.
And that's what I think Susan was referring to. She said yes, like the ones they use for skiers and avalanches. So I don't have one. I need to look into that. It probably wouldn't hurt because, like I said, I do everything solo. So I try to make sure I try to do certain things to give. Well, I'm going to say my family, but really my wife peace of mind, because the kids probably just don't really care in the end.
Yes, they do. They may not act like it, but they know their mama's keeping up with you.
But yeah, the
now, Jason, with those smelling salts, that would just be good just to be able to have in your prep supplies in case you need it for somebody else.
Oh yeah, that's it. Now I'll definitely. That's a good idea for me to get some and put like in my car kit, because a lot of times the car kit really I've used it. When I've used it for myself, the car kit has been more about the medicines that are in there. So usually I keep Advil came out with this great thing called dual action, and it's they've figured out how to combine Tylenol and ibuprofen in one pill.
Oh.
And that stuff is amazing.
I want to know this one.
No doubt, I do too.
It works great for backaches, headaches. I mean, I have problems. I'll pop like 2 of those. So I've got a pill bag. And what I do is I got several pill bags, and I just wrote what each thing was and filled them up. So
what's the name of that? What's the name of that? Sorry, Jason. What's the name of that called again?
Advil Dual DUAL Action. And you can get it from Walmart, Walgreens, pharmacies, wherever. I've seen them all over the place. And I discovered it because when I took my son to the dentist last year, they said, hey, we're going to give you a coupon for this like new thing Advil came out with. This stuff is amazing, because they would always tell their patients after they got that type of surgery done to take both Tylenol and Advil. Right. But now that, they had that one pill, they were like, tell him to take 2 of these whenever he has pain. There you go. Exactly. And I used to do the same thing. I used to rock a prescription strength ibuprofen. Now, the prescription strength ibuprofen still goes in my first aid kit, but so does the dual action. But
what's the milligrams on the dual action?
Don't ask me. The amount, I will tell you, the amount of ibuprofen in dual action is low. And that's why I take some of the prescription strength. My prescription strength are 800 milligrams.
Those are mine too.
Yeah.
And, for muscle relaxer, if you need a muscle relaxer, take your Pamprin. I know it's for period pain and stuff, but that is a muscle relaxer.
I tried that; doesn't work for me.
But but anyway, that's typically what I'm personally using on myself from that kit are the different medicines. Like if I'm out and I got a headache or my back's hurting. The rest of that medical kit that I've got in my car, I've used it many a times, but it's always for other people. And a lot of times it's for like random people I don't even know. I see somebody fall down, get hurt. I'm jumping out with that bag. You go on, yo, you want a Band-Aid? Mm. You want this, you want that. When I go camping at a tent site, I've got a nice like already put together first aid kit. And what I do is I take that and I hang it on the lantern. Most of them have like a pole to put like a lantern on. Mm-hmm. I hang it on that pole, and then I go to all the sites that are close to me, and I tell them, I've got a first aid kit hanging up at my site. If you need anything from it, don't hesitate to go get it. I've got it there for everybody. And these are people I don't know, right? I'm like, if you need anything out of it, come and grab it. You don't know what
people don't think of that when they go camping.
Yeah. And I'm like, if you don't know what you need, take the whole thing over to your site. When you're done with it, just return it in case somebody else has an emergency. You don't have to pay me for anything. You don't have to fill it back up. I just want to make sure everybody has a fun, safe time. So the stuff is there. Everybody's like, that's so cool. And
hey, Jason, really nice. Travis is going to bring one of our first aid boxes in here. And I did say one.
Woo-hoo. Is that a tackle box?
That's something we don't even have. We don't even have a first aid.
A toolbox.
Yeah.
That's smart.
The truck should be in there in the utility room.
It is packed.
Shoot, Red, I need you to come down here and pack me up a first aid box.
I don't have one either, Des. I don't have the first aid, nothing.
I have one, but it's not a good one. It's just, bandages and some wraps and some gauze in there, and more Band-Aids and some scissors, and I think tweezers, and everything else is in my medicine chest.
Well, I know Glenn had one whenever he was in the truck. I made sure he had one there, and ain't got one. I keep chocolate in my first aid kit. Woo! Susan's my kind of woman.
I keep coffee in mine.
You should also,
if something's wrong, just rub some coffee on it.
You should also keep some. You should also keep some hard candy in there for those people that have low blood sugar.
Yep, yeah. I do keep stuff like that around too.
If I don't have my chocolate, I might hurt someone. Susan, I'm coming out with a cookie recipe. I'm hoping tomorrow. It's another crumble copycat, but you will absolutely love them. They're beautiful, but they're good too. So
I'm gonna make something for y'all, for you and Glenn, April, that you probably never tried before.
What?
It's brownie on the top, chocolate chip cookie. Brownie on the bottom, chocolate chip cookie on the top.
Ooh, that would be I'd want that for my birthday cake.
Well, we actually got just like one piece of the brownie gooey cake, and we got those chocolate chip cookies left too.
I know, right here.
Yeah, and I've got 3.
The same way.
I love that cake, y'all. That's probably my favorite cake in the whole wide world. Is that brownie gooey cake? I could eat. Honest, I could sit down if I wasn't, I could sit down and eat the whole thing. I don't, but I could.
I eat before I take anything, Susan. That's one thing. I don't take stuff like that on an empty stomach. It's either I eat or I have a glass of milk.
Well, Susan,
you need a good recipe for Popeye? Go out and get you a. You can get them at Walmart, Kroger's, anywhere. You can get you a box where they have 2 pie crust in it. Roll one out for the bottom. Put what you want in the middle. Chicken, beef, whatever it is. Put the other one on top. Cut off the excess. Pinch them together with a fork. Stick it in the oven, and that's about as easy as you can make it.
But do you put gravy or something in there to keep it moist?
All you got to do is add, get you some milk, just about, I don't know, less than 1/4 of a cup of milk, and add you 2 tablespoons of flour in it. Mix it up, and put some chicken broth in it, and the thickening will thicken the broth up to make your gravy in the pie. But that way you can add any kind of vegetables you want, chicken, meat, anything in it. And that's the simplest pot pie.
And on top of it, make sure that you poke holes in it. Put a little bit of butter on top, a little bit of sugar, and it comes out crunchy on top. Soft in the middle.
Yep. Or you can just use an egg wash on top, and it'll do the crunchy stuff too.
I guess y'all can call me chicken pot pie because Red just described me to a T.
Are you saying that you're ooey gooey, soft and hot in the middle?
And I'm crunchy on top, baby. Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
So when Susan, Herb in the Bucket Susan, was talking about the pain medicine stuff being hard on your stomach. So I've got a lot of digestion problems. And my doctor, she's actually been working with me. I was taking like Prilosec, it wasn't working. I've started taking Prevacid and talked to her about it. And she's like, if that's working better, use it. But I was having a lot of problems with my back at the time too. And she felt back there and said, it's really naughty. And told me she wanted me taking like 3 prescription strength ibuprofens a day. At the beginning, she goes, but definitely make sure that you take Prevacid while you're doing that, because this will actually help counteract the effects that like ibuprofen and pain medicines can actually have on your stomach.
You also need to eat with them if you can.
Oh yeah,
even if it's just a half of a cheese sandwich.
girl,
That's
look
what I
at
do.
me. I'm always eating something.
I'm always eating too.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, you do at night.
No, I meant not eating.
Oh. Do you have a
Yeah, I don't have a cake yet for my. I don't have a cake
I need
yet,
something to eat.
so I gotta either go and get a cake or a cupcake or something.
Yeah, I mean, you can use flour to thicken it. You can use thickener like tapioca if you want to.
cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
All right, quick question. You said chicken broth, milk, and flour. How much of the chicken stock do you put in with the milk and the flour to thicken it? Because you don't want to drown your pot pie.
It really depends on how big of a pie you're going to make. So anywhere between, if you're making a small one, I probably wouldn't use but about 2 cups. If you're making a big one, I would use 4 cups. And then you'd probably need to double the thickener that I told you. And I'm saying small would be about the size of like a pie pan or what you would cook a pumpkin pie.
I'm thinking small like that.
No, that would be.
Oh my gosh, I hate you.
Wow,
those are so good. Y'all need to go watch that recipe.
It's big as my hand.
They're good.
Wow.
They're so soft in the middle.
I watched that video.
Those really are the best. To me, they taste just like the crumble chocolate chip cookies.
I don't know what theirs taste
like. I think I commented on it. I know I watched it.
I've got to go do my comments. My back and stuff, where I've not been having to do physical therapy, it's not hurting as bad. I mean, I'm still having my moments, but it's not nothing like it was. Even to my feet is nothing like it was.
You want any of this before I put it back up?
I'll take one bite.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you want to pass them down here too, please?
Y'all, this is just, I'm telling you, these are good.
Hold on.
This is like I'm a chase before you put it in your mouth.
Yeah. Give me that thing! I had to go over here for a cup of coffee and over here for a cookie.
I have not made a pot pie in a long time. I'm gonna have to make the boys pot pie.
Don't hate me. I've had one my whole life and I hated it.
He don't like them. He don't even really like casseroles. I made this stuff the other night with ramen noodles. I love ramen noodles. Love them.
We've been together for 40 years, and I've been telling her for 40 years, I do not like ramen noodles.
Y'all, I fixed some one time that's got a can of tomato soup, onions, and peppers in it, and he ate the crap out of it. It tastes like spaghetti. It really does.
I told you then that it would be better if you'd put something besides the ramen noodles, but you wouldn't listen.
But I always thought it was the packets, the seasoning packets he don't like.
No, it's ramen noodles.
But I told him, I said, it's funny because I got a cooking channel and you don't like nothing I cook.
I like the pork ramen noodles, but I like the seasoning. And I I take the packet, I break it up into teeny little pieces, but I only do half a packet of the noodle because I like the broth more. Well, but I also have to be careful because it's super salty.
Okay.
I even like using them as a stir fry.
I'm going to tell y'all a little story from my childhood. When it comes to noodles, and why to this day, that a lot of times I'm just like, yeah, I really don't want spaghetti. I've gotten over it more. But so my mom, she's actually an amazing cook. She did it for a living. She was also a professional caterer. But my dad is a very, very simple person. And when they were first together, they were very, very, very poor.
Right.
And the way she would cook meals is how he continued to like them, and she still makes them that way to this day. My mom's version of spaghetti, this is exactly how she makes it. She takes hamburger beef in the pan, she browns it. Okay? She takes noodles, she boils it in a pot. Okay? Once the noodles are ready, she doesn't dump the water out. She just squeezes ketchup in there and then dumps the hamburger meat in it and stirs it. That's not spaghetti. It is spaghetto.
Yeah, that's a ghetto spaghetti, I guess.
The nightmare of my childhood spaghetti. And when my wife and I first got together, she'd come over here for the summer to stay. Before we got married and make sure we could live together, because we met on the internet. And one day she goes, "Hey, I'm going to make spaghetti for dinner." And I'm like, "Okay." Like, I really don't like spaghetti, but okay. I'll try it.
I love spaghetti.
She made it. She made it, and I actually really liked it. Now, I used to like spaghetti going to a restaurant, but my idea of spaghetti at home was tainted. It was severely tainted.
Yeah, that would taint my spaghetti love too.
Like, I'll go to my mom's house.
We make our own spaghetti sauce.
And I cringe when I go to my mom's house and she asks if I want a certain item, because my mom's the kind of person that you can say no, and she's going to keep asking. And I finally have to tell her now when it's something like that, I'm like, "Mom, no. I've told you all those years, I hate that. If you put a bowl of it in front of my face, we got problems. I love you. Do not even get it near me, because that's not spaghetti." But I actually liked my wife's spaghetti when she first made it that time, and then I had to explain to her the spaghetto story, and she just goes, "I'm so sorry."
That's funny.
Yeah,
my mom. Well, okay, my brother-in-law Mark got a bunch of MRE boxes, and gave them to my parents.
Meal ready.
And my mom would go and raid those MRE boxes and could make a meal for 6 people, and she was a good cook.
And so April, typically MREs are usually military rations.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I would go and eat the candy out of them.
Yeah, a lot of them would come with. A lot of times MREs will come with 2 or 3 different drink mix powders. So sometimes it's like there'll be like a fruit punch, and then either a tea or a coffee that you could make. And sometimes it's like maybe 2 fruit punches, or if it's a breakfast, it might be like 2 coffees plus something else. Then there'll usually be some sort of like cracker or other type of a filler item, or like a sweet, like what they call like a digestive biscuit, kind of like a shortbread type cookie, will be in there. Then you'll have your main entree. Usually you'll have something salty, like a little bag of like dry roasted nuts or something like that. There will also be
in there too.
There will also be like some hard candy, and usually also a piece of chocolate, like a little bar of chocolate and some gum. And in some of them, they even send little tiny toothbrushes and some little toothpaste, so you can actually clean your teeth when you're done. Because these are made to be taken out in the field, so everything you need is in this one packet that's about that big, including a way to heat it up. There's this little like chemical activated pack that you would take and you activate it and you put it down there, and it would heat the actual entree up. So if it was like a beef stroganoff or something like that, it would heat that up without you having to actually make a fire, so you don't have smoke and stuff giving away your position.
The chocolate in there is disgusting.
Not
I started to ask him how they tasted.
Personally, I've never eaten an MRE. There's one of the guys that a channel I follow, and I think it's like Mike. I'm gonna get Mike's last name wrong. Mike Chris something or another reviews, and his reviews are typically about MREs. So he'll actually get, this MRE. He had one the other day, I think he's done some from like Spain, from Italy. I think the one from Italy. There was one from another country. It looked really good. And he actually said, like, hey, this is actually really good. But he'll say the things, he'll have some of them, and he'll be like, I don't like that part of it. So he's pretty honest about it.
You got to think, this was back in the 70s and early 80s that they had.
I wasn't born yet.
Oh.
So it's changed a lot. The chocolate at the time. See, I'm a sugarholic. Probably why I'm a diabetic to this day. But I'm a sugarholic. And the chocolate in that was nasty.
If I could live off of sweets, cakes, cookies, pies, that's all I would live off of.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I just love the stuff. That's when I'm at my happiest.
I think most of us are at our happiest when we're all sugar high and with desserts and chocolate and everything else.
I don't know about that. But a piece of chicken goes right along with the chocolate.
Yeah, I like chicken too.
If I had chicken and sweets, I'd say the dear Lord does come and took me home.
Maybe I need to go over and fix her supper one night. Chocolate dip fried chicken. You'd be happy.
But some people say that chocolate goes with steaks and other stuff.
I don't think so.
I just don't think so either. But there's a lot of people that says it's good together. Have any of y'all ever had chocolate with steaks?
No, because I don't like steak.
I ain't fond of them neither.
I can't afford the fancy stuff.
I can't stand steak. I do not like them.
Oh, we get ours whenever we have ours freezer camp. So that's the only way we afford them. If we get a porterhouse, it's divided between the two of us. So
I don't vegetarian. No.
Now you could go out and get a steak dinner as cheap as you can make it.
I just want to point out that Red absolutely hates all of my favorite things in life.
Coffee, steak.
I'm going to go curl up in the fetal position now.
We're going to miss you.
I'm going to cry like a baby.
We're going to miss you.
I miss you already.
The other day I was playing my game and I went, God, I said, I'm going to bed. I said, it's raining and I know I'm going to sleep like a baby. And I came back with, scratch that. I'm not going to sleep like a baby. A baby poops and pees while it's sleeping. I'm going to sleep like a dead person.
Well, from my understanding, they do.
Dead people get bloated. You sleep and get bloated. That's what bad people do. They bloat.
That's true.
Yeah, but
I mean, telling people that you're going to sleep like a baby. Babies poop and piss themselves.
Babies don't sleep very good. At least my kids did. My daughter didn't. You talk about sleep like a baby, and I get nightmares. Like my daughter, she was a freaking pain in the ass. She still is. It just now I don't care if she sleeps or not.
Are you kidding? Travis sleeps like a freaking log. We used to run the vacuum cleaner beside his crib when we were vacuuming. He did not wake up.
Well, used to Junior, when he was 6 months old, he would wake up and just start screaming. And I never understood how a little baby like that, he even done it before 6 months, but I just couldn't understand why a little baby like that would even know enough to be able to have bad dreams.
Well, yeah, they call them night terrors. That's what it's called.
Just why you wake up.
And so, in Red, you were talking about the vacuum thing that he wouldn't wake up. So one of the things they actually say when your kid's having problems going to sleep, the baby has problems, they say run the vacuum cleaner because it's that noise effect, right? Will kind of help soothe them. Now, that actually would work for my daughter. I would turn the vacuum cleaner on and she would go right back to sleep while I'm holding her. The minute you turn that damn vacuum cleaner off, right back up. And I got to the point I learned now I won't dare do this nowadays because it's just a no-no. But back then I could get away with it in the town that we lived in at the time. So I started going grocery shopping and stuff at 1:00 in the morning. I used to go to Walmart because I could put her in the shopping cart. I could put her, in her little carrier and walk around the store, and she would just be calm and not say anything and just be chilling, doing little baby stuff. Eventually would go to sleep. By the time I get back home, I wouldn't even take her out that carrier. I would take her in the house. I'd leave her right in that carrier, put her beside my bed, and I would go to sleep like I ain't touching this damn baby.
I know a lot of people that had done that too.
And
Travis had no problems at all sleeping. Now he did have one problem, and that was sleepwalking. He slept. Yeah, I read that, and I tried chocolate and coffee. No.
What, y'all got a problem with chocolate covered toffee beans?
I don't think I can handle all that bitterness. No.
I got a problem with coffee beans.
Yep. Do you eat them or do you drink them?
What you talking about, Willis?
Well, Sis said that somebody would eat them.
Chocolate covered coffee beans.
See, look at him. He's popping chocolate.
Oh.
There's many people that eat it.
Does that wear you up just like more so than drinking it?
I wouldn't necessarily say more so, but you definitely get a good kick out of it. Now, there's a difference for me and other people. When I do this, I don't actually chew the coffee bean itself up because I don't want that grit and stuff in my mouth. So what I do is I typically either just let the chocolate dissolve in my mouth, or like I was doing right then, I was actually just getting the chocolate off the outside. And once it's off the bean, I just spit the bean out. Kind of think about doing it like a sunflower seed, right? You ever put a sunflower seed in your mouth and you crack it in your mouth, you get the kernel, then you would spit the shell out. So I don't actually like chewing the beans. I have found one bean before that the way they prepared the bean, it would almost it was easier to actually kind of like chew, and you wouldn't have the grit grounds in your mouth. It's almost like maybe they roasted, maybe they freeze dried it afterwards or something. I don't know. But they did something to make it almost more kind of like an instant coffee effect, where it's not like your regular crunchy bean. So I have had something like that, or something. I don't think it was prepared that way, but now I want to get a freeze dryer and freeze dry beans and dip them in chocolate and try that. I want a freeze dryer so bad.
See, I hate vanilla bean too.
Those are high.
Yeah, they're expensive. They're like what, $3,000 to $4,000 for a home one. That's decent. But I want one so bad. I would make so many awesome things.
You ever watch Cog Hill Farm?
Mm-hmm.
Cog Hill Farm. They don't do like what we do, like chatting and stuff. It's just family, and they have a freeze dryer.
I watch
Digging
for Health has a freeze dryer. She actually did a
they're
video.
friends.
Actually, that's a friend of hers.
That's a friend of hers.
That's a friend of hers. Yeah.
Yep, they are. She did a video not long ago where she did freeze dried. She basically did like astronaut food type stuff. She freeze dried ice cream sandwiches, like gummy worms.
Oh wow!
And there was something else, and she could not believe how much sweeter the gummy worms were from freeze drying them.
Oh my god!
Yeah, well,
like,
Jason,
I can't eat them.
Yeah, Jason and Brooke did that to strawberries and peaches.
My sleep medicine kicked in.
Okay.
Yeah, my head's going. Yeah.
Yeah, we
go to bed, Red. It's 11:30. Real quick, Jason. Jason
Good
and
night,
Brooke.
everyone.
Good night,
We
honey.
love you,
Good night,
Red.
Rayan. You
Hi,
have
Red.
a good one. Thank you.
For Digging
Good
with
night,
Health,
Travis.
they froze strawberries, strawberries and peaches, and then not froze. They freeze dried, and then they went and tried it, and it tasted even better freeze dried. They said it kept the flavor the flavor was just like unbelievable. They were saying so, but they are expensive. But theirs is like a countertop one, not like a humongous one, and they paid a pretty penny for it.
Yeah, the one that Digging for Help got, it was like a big stand-up one. It might have been a countertop, but it was still pretty big.
Yeah.
And, what was really funny about that was it was gifted to her from her mother-in-law.
Oh wow!
And her comment was, she's like, "Well, at least I got something good out of this marriage."
Well, she's helping Jason and them with their potager garden and all that stuff. So, and then again, the rest of their stuff from Petals from the Past. So, yeah, they're such a great down to earth family.
They seem like they are. Those are some people I wouldn't mind meeting either.
Mary Carl just got some new pigeons for her collection.
Oh, Lordy.
What did she get? Those blue ones with the blue crown feathers?
The Victorian?
Yeah.
The Victorian ones, those are beautiful. They're the biggest ones. She got the smallest pigeon breed. She got another one that's got feathers on the feet and one other one. So she's got 3 new ones to add to her collection of pigeons.
Those things are flying rodents.
You ought to watch this little.
You have to watch Cog Hill Farm and watch Mary Carl. She is like the bird person. She's a bird person.
She is, but she's smart about all animals.
Yeah.
Remember whenever the pig was sick and she was there
Peaches.
talking about it was some other animal, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, she helped raise the emu, Nugget.
She's like a walking dictionary for critters.
Yeah.
That's what they should call her.
Cog Hill Farm, COG.
I'm telling you.
2 words.
Blinker.
Hold on. I'll get you.
I got it. Cog Hill Family Farm?
Well,
yeah. It's a boy.
Yeah.
They got like 188,000 subscribers.
Yes, they're very big.
Yeah, they don't do like live like we do and stuff. But Jason, you have to go back and watch it like on their old ranch, like their older videos, and watch them. Their old acreage was like 7 acres. Now they have 40 acres, and they built a barndominium. It's still not completed, but they finally got to move in, and so they're.
I think on Sundays, don't they do like
they don't
live
do
podcasts?
like this.
They do podcasts, yeah, but not like what we're doing. And then they do mail openings from like when the viewers send them stuff. But they're building like a whole new thing, and all the animals are like pets to them and not food, except for eggs. They're great. They're like such a wholesome, great, fun family to watch.
They are, and Nugget's just funny. Nugget
he's the sheriff.
Yeah.
Peaches is the boss, which is the pot-bellied pig, and Nugget the emu is the sheriff.
Yep, and Jason has to get permission from Peaches before he does anything.
So talking about the animals and stuff like that, I got a buddy of mine who's really big into birds. He got big into ducks, and in every animal he has a clever name. For example, they've got corgis, and his boy corgi's name is Don Corleone.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Now, I'm leading up to the best part. He's got a Chinese crested mallard, a Chinese crested duck. I think Chinese crested mallard is what it is.
Those are beautiful.
The name Quacky Chan.
Aww.
For Jackie Chan, I love it.
I
absolutely love it. That's awesome.
They also have geese, and
Did
one
not
of them's name is Ryan Gosling.
Oh gosh,
that's
funny.
Cute.
Yeah, they're not like into that kind of cute names, but they have Moody is the cow, one cow. Mildred is the female cow, who's an aunt to a baby goat named Paris.
I love their goat's name. What's the boy's T and T?
Tipper.
Topper?
There's Topper. Thank you. Tipper. Topper.
T and T boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tipper and Topper.
And then there's another one too that's in with the girls. Because he's been fixed. Joe. There's Joe. Joe's in with the other one, with the white one. And then what else? Yes, the garden that he's doing. Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they outgrew their 7 acres, and now they've got the 40 acres.
And their house was just, I loved the way they had their house, because you went down a long driveway, and it was up at the top of the hill. And was it her mama beside them at the old one? I know she's there too.
Yeah, it was her mom. Yeah, that's the old house. And then the new house, she's on the other side of the garage in her own 1-bedroom apartment with a screened-in porch and everything.
Yep. I just loved the way their old house. Just coming up to it, it was just so pretty. It was pretty on the inside too. But
yeah, I like this new house though because I like the patio or the covered porch because it goes around. So he's got like the outdoor grill and everything, and you can go to the potager garden once it's done, and he's sleeping.
So y'all. You sat there with your eyeballs. Was he checking them for holes?
I just sitting here listening.
Susan, their garden is going to be amazing, and then their vegetable, their fruit orchard that they have going, all unwind, and they cut the branches, and then he has it tied to the wires, and that's how he's growing his trees. So instead of being like a regular tree and it's got pruned down, he keeps it on the 3-wire, and his raspberries and stuff is so cool. And they just worked on their driveway. They're doing a new path to their driveway. So instead of coming up like it did, it's going around to where the tiny house was, and her mom's house was. It's coming down from that way and coming up to the driveway. Coming up to the house. Yeah, Mary. Brooke has got a new channel. Yeah, Brooke and Mary Carl have their own channel now. So that's pretty cool too. Just like April's got her own channel.
Yeah, but Mary Carl, she really deserves her own channel because I'm telling this little. Well, when we started watching her, she was 8, and she just blew my mind at the knowledge that little 8-year-old girl had about animals. She'll just blow you away.
Yeah, but she's definitely a bird person more than anything else.
Oh yeah,
she's a smart little whippersnapper. She's got so many different breeds of chickens and birds. They got birds in the house. She loves her birds, but she's
one of the, in that new video.
I love my bird too. I've got a bird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were talking about this kind.
No. I've got a green cheek conure. He's actually a hybrid. He's a high red, yellow side green cheek conure. Beautiful bird.
Hey, Homer.
So
does he talk?
I don't typically. You wouldn't be able to understand him because most of the time when he does it, he's really loud and it drowns the words out. but sometimes he gets really quiet, and you can hear him. You can actually hear the words coming out. So I know what he's saying, what it means.
Yeah.
A lot of times he'll say, "I love you."
Hello, Homer.
Hey, Homer, how are you?
Hey, Homer. But yeah, and one of these days, unfortunately today it got really hot here after the storm.
Yeah.
And upstairs it's just been way too hot. But one of these nights, as it starts cooling off, I'll bring him upstairs when we go on live, and so y'all can see him. And he'll probably be here picking through my beard, pooping on my shirt, and all kinds of other stuff.
Well, we'd love that. We'd absolutely. I'd love that.
His name is Captain, and I call him Cappy or El Capitan. I call him Cappy a lot.
Yep, we did.
It bit somebody's finger and fell over.
But I've always had a bird. I've had a bird since I was like 8 years old.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Those things live a long time unless they bite somebody that's too sweet.
He can easily live to be 30 to 40 years old. He is currently I think he's got to be. I think he's coming up on 10 years in January.
How many years?
10. And
wow.
we got him when he was real little. I mean, we got him right after he was born.
And he's been hand raised since.
That's my buddy.
I'm telling you, hand-raised animals are they're smarter, but they're so much calmer, and they're just people-oriented whenever you hand-raise them.
Oh, they are. Back to Mary Carr real quick. On the new video on Mrs. Coghill on Brooks' channel, they went to a pigeon expo, and Mary Carr went to show some of her birds. And one of the guys that gave her a pigeon, or a couple of her pigeons that she has, knew that she wanted a certain breed male, and he was showing one, but he didn't want to say anything. And after the whole show and everything, that male pigeon won first place, and he turned around and gifted the pigeon to her because she had a female that didn't have a mate.
Oh, yeah. That's so sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she seems like she's just a sweet
That's
girl.
awesome, Homer.
She deserves stuff.
Yeah, 4 different people have given her pigeons or birds. And they all were like, if you want something, just let us know. You need information on what to do with them or how they, this, or this. We'll tell you. And she's hand-raised the babies that were born from her, the one she's got now. She's unbelievable. I mean, she sits there, gets up, and feeds them every time.
Yeah. She's a good one.
Yep.
Now, this picture... This picture
that's nice, Homer. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Put him
so this picture is from 2015.
Aw, he's beautiful.
That's so cute.
Like I said, that was about 7 years ago.
How many colors has he got on him? I can tell 4.
About 7 or 8 colors total. Depends on if you kind of count some of the fades as well.
Yeah.
Because you can't see that good in this picture. Let me see if I can. His flight feathers, if you look, I don't know if it's going to come through. Right? Yeah, it's not coming through. But his flight feathers are blue, like a dark blue color. And his tail feathers are a deep red color.
Oh.
Like deep red.
Yeah, you can see like a darker blue under the green. I love the different shades of green he's got.
See if you can see that blue right there.
Yep. The blue.
Yes.
Yep.
That's pretty. Micro, we'll have to go check that out.
Yep.
That's sweet that she's helping you out like that, especially doing the artwork.
That's really cool, Homer.
It is.
That was
photobomb.
That was like the night that I brought him home.
That's so sweet. You photobombed him.
Yes, he's just so pretty.
Somebody asked me, "Why are you trying to lick that bird?"
And your answer was?
It tastes good. It's like chicken.
So she's a smart 8-year-old too, Homer, huh? Or Homer. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy.
This is when my son sucker punched my daughter.
That's just cute. So your daughter's the oldest, huh?
Yeah.
How
She's
many
about
years?
like 19 months.
19 months?
Yeah, I'm 17 months older than my brother.
Yeah. They're literally just one school grade apart from each other. So she'll be a senior next year. He'll be a junior. And then she'll graduate, and then he'll graduate, and then I'm going to dance my happy ass off.
I bet so. Yeah, me and my sister is, let's see, October, November, December, January, February. There's actually 16 months between me and my sister. So we was like a year apart. And
hey,
I'm
Ashley.
not kidding. We was at school. Hello, Ashley.
Howdy.
And we was switching classes. And Carla was walking up to the door getting ready to grab it. And she said, we actually had the same color shirt on that day. And she grabbed the door and she said, I see you back there trying to mess with me, and turned around and it was her reflection she saw. So she told me about it later, and I said, see, I ain't as mean as you think I am.
No, she just knew how you was.
You're going to unbigify Jason, you're going to leave him up there.
We figured he was going to do some more pictures.
Yeah, I just
I was trying to find more from of Captain, but unfortunately I had to wipe this phone back in June, and I lost a lot of stuff that was on the phone. I got some of it backed up, but it's not on my phone right now where I can easily pull it up.
Right.
I've got one picture of him perched on my whiskey glass, bobbing his head in.
That's
really cute. That's just too cute.
With him, I can't have any open cups out, no matter what's in it, because he will either jump in it and try to take a bath, or he'll sit there and drink it. So I got to make sure if I've got anything out, I only want it water. I don't want him sipping on soda or getting other stuff like that in it, because he will.
Yeah,
he will drink it. He will jump in it in a heartbeat. He'll get it all over him. And and that bird, if you have Cheez-Its, he will steal your freaking Cheez-Its from you.
That's funny.
So you shouldn't have taught that bird to smear all his food all over his whole face.
He's like, Daddy.
Do you give him baths?
No, he bathes himself, actually.
Oh.
A lot of times, what he'll do, he loves to do it. He's not a dumb bird. He's a smart bird for sure. A lot of times when I go to change his water out and I put a fresh pot down, he'll actually right away jump in it.
Yep.
So when I put a fresh pot down, if it's time for him, if he wants a bath, he'll jump in it, go in and take a bath. And then usually what I'll do is I put the water in and I'll hang around close by for a bit to see, is he going to take a bath? That way, once he's done, I take it out and then I clean the bowl out and then give him a fresh pot of water. And sometimes I've actually got extra pots. So there's been times in the past where I'm like, I don't feel like cleaning this again right now. I'll just go and grab a clean pot and switch it out for him. That way he's not drinking his bath water.
Yeah.
But sometimes he'll get in there and he'll really bathe himself. And you look at him and he looks like this skinny little chicken thing once he gets all his feathers and everything wet. But once it starts drying up some and he'll puff up, then he looks like a fat bird.
Yeah. It's the cutest thing. My daughter's aunt boyfriend used to have a bird like that. I gotta take you off. Serena's coming down.
Alrighty.
Oh my God, Serena, I miss you already.
Jason goes, Oh my God, Serena, I miss you already.
Ha ha ha! Hi.
Ha 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 hi.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. She waves.
No, don't worry. I saw her.
Better.
April and Glenn are waving hi. She's got her hand going out the bathroom door, going hi.
Oh my.
Oh gosh. Oh boy. 2:54. Wow, we've been on that long?
Yes.
Yep.
Sure
You
enough.
said what time?
She's been on for 2 hours and 54 minutes.
Oh, the hours.
Yeah.
Look, you said that, and it's 11:54. I thought you were trying to say it was 2:54 in the morning. I'm like, no, it ain't.
No, it ain't. If that's the case, it's my birthday. Woo-hoo, let's party it up. Oh, we got 6 minutes.
It's going to be your birthday in 6 minutes.
We'll be able to wish you happy birthday in 6 minutes and be the first ones to tell you.
That's true.
Yep.
Officially on my day, 6 minutes.
Yep.
What you getting out of the fridge? What are you going to share with your mama? You make yourself a sandwich? No, you had beans and burger. What are you going to share with your mama? A piece of cheese. No, save some cheese for tomorrow. Oh, by the way, speaking of mama, you guys going to make me brownies for my birthday, or are we going out to buy a cake? Whatever I want. I don't know.
That's the right answer.
That's the right answer. It doesn't always work out that way. The kids go up to their room and hide. Mama's on her own.
You need to tell them to make you the brownie gooey cake for your birthday. You'll absolutely love it.
And I won't do that. I'm lucky if I get a sandwich for dinner, like I had tonight.
Well, at least you ain't starving.
Yeah. No, I am now because all I had was a sandwich for dinner.
Glenn was starving earlier till he drank the hot chocolate, and I think
I'm
it's
still
helped him.
hungry.
He's still hungry.
He's still hungry. Yeah, you can drown it with hot chocolate, water, milk, and it doesn't matter. You're still hungry.
Uh-huh.
He stays hungry after dark. Used to
What's that look, Jason?
He would snack. He would just snack to stay awake after dark. And so now he's got the habit of it's dark, I gotta eat.
That's the reason I'm sitting here so sleepy-toed and hungry.
So sleepy too and hungry.
Mm-hmm. It's after dark.
Uh-huh.
I ain't got no snacks.
That's it.
I run out of snacks.
I'm gonna have to toast you some cheese.
She's in the kitchen drive time. What's up?
They right here.
So I said earlier today I had to go to REI, and it's an outdoor camping type store.
Uh-huh.
I went because I turned my tent back in. I took it back.
Oh, you did?
I don't have a tent right now.
You're tentless now? You're homeless from camping?
Until Monday.
Oh, you get a new one? Get a new one?
What kind are you getting?
It's called the Durston X-Mid 2. It is from a cottage company, a little small mom and pop's company. But the design on it's really smart. It's a style of tent they call a trekking pole tent. And it's designed so you can take your trekking poles. You know what I'm talking about? I say trekking poles?
The things that stand it up.
Well,
your pecans was there.
Yeah, I know. I got some of these first.
Gosh, these things are so good.
Thank you, Homer.
So trekking poles like these.
Right?
Kind of like walking sticks.
When you're out, hiking, you've got these to support you. The tents are made so you can use trekking poles to stand it up with, and that way you're not taking extra weight.
Nice.
Well, that's nice.
I will say I cheated a little bit because they made some really lightweight poles to go with it. So that way, a lot of times when I'm going like backpacking and camping, I will do more of a like set up a base camp, and then I'll go out and do some like day hiking and stuff from around from that area. So I don't want my tent to be supported off of these in case I want to go do something where I got to cross a creek, a slippery area. I want these for support.
Yeah.
So I did get their poles that they made that are made out of carbon fiber, really lightweight, but it's just literally 2 poles. And the way they designed this thing, it's really smart. Normally with a tent, like the freestanding tents, the dome style tents, you put the main area that you're going to be inside, you put that up first, and then you put the rain fly over top of it. With this tent, you put the rain fly up first, and that way if it's raining, when you go to set up your mesh inside, it's protected from the rain because the rain fly is already up.
Nice.
Oh, heck. That's nice.
Yeah, they did a really good job with that. And they also made it so you can keep it connected to the rain fly. So if you want, you don't even have to have it separate. You can have it connected so when you get out there and once you put it up, everything's just ready to go.
Cool.
So,
that's awesome. Happy birthday, Des!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Des.
Thank you, guys. Yep, there she is. There she is. There she goes. Thank you, everybody. She gave me 2 pieces of salami.
Oh.
Matter of fact, y'all want to see the tent?
Yes. Share it.
I'm going to share my screen if y'all don't mind.
All right.
Good night, Susan.
Y'all see it?
Okay.
Oh. How big is it?
It's actually pretty big. Hang on. There's a picture with people in it, so you can kind of see there.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's nice. And I like the screen mesh.
Yep. And see, this part's actually separate. So if you look inside, you can see the mesh doesn't actually touch the outer wall. So that way, if you're dealing with condensation, it's not going to get on the mesh of your tent because it's suspended a little bit away from it. There's a nice amount of space there.
And does that zipper down too, so you can keep the bugs out?
Yep, it zippers down, and then that way too you can put the tent up so the flap's not going downwards.
Yeah.
Both of these will zipper, the inside and the outside. Like right here, that's the zipper part, and there's actually a door on both sides of the tent, so you can get in or out from either side of the tent.
So if somebody's with you, they can get out on the other side.
Yep.
And not disturb you.
Yes, we love you.
I like
Hope
that.
you're feeling better. Sorry.
I really like that a lot. Wow. See the size of that thing in the bag?
Yeah.
That's small.
It's pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't weigh that much at all. It's trying to get there's a, and this is a highly sought after tent. I consider myself lucky to be able to get one before it sold out. It's actually still not sold out. I'm surprised. But I think some of it was they recently had a stock come in and they had more already getting made.
Yeah.
Let me click off of that. Let's go down here really quick and the specs. So the overall dimensions, hang on a second here. So the overall weight is 35 ounces for the fly and the inner mesh.
Wow.
Yeah, really light. So just a little over 2 pounds.
Very cool.
And the dimensions of it, so the inside, the mesh tent, the length on it's 7.5 feet. So the reason I took the other tent back was even though the dimensions look like it should be tall enough for me, my feet were touching the bottom of the tent. And that's bad for two reasons. Number one, if there's condensation,
yeah, it'll leak in.
Right? And then if it's raining, and if it rains, it's going to compromise the actual outside material and allow water to come in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the best part is, by getting this tent and taking the other one back, I actually saved $75.
Even better.
Oh, heck. That's the best part.
Yep. No, the best part. Well, there's two best parts: the length and the money back.
Exactly.
And to use the walking sticks.
Well, and overall, the entire tent's a lot bigger than the other one because the full width in this is also 52 inches. And this is just the inside part. The outside's even bigger than that. The fly area. So you'll see the fly area, it's 57 square feet. And the fly is 83 inches by 100 inches. So where this is 52, the fly is 83. So that creates on both sides a lot of empty space. If you wanted to store other gear or like wet clothing, muddy boots, you could store it in the tent area to give it shelter from the elements, but it's not inside your actual tent.
Right, which keeps your tent clean.
Right. So you're not getting wet and mud in there and stuff.
Yeah. I like that too.
I'd love to have me one of them wall tents.
Where's the...
We used to love to go camping, but now if we go camping, I can't get down on the floor.
It's glamping now.
Uh-huh.
Cabin camping.
Yep. I'm going to be doing that in January. I'm going to one of the national parks not too far from me, and they've got cabins that you rent out. And that's what I plan on doing because it's going to probably be cold. But see right here, see the backpack?
Yeah.
Is right on the outside. There's plenty of room to store that.
I just like that flap too.
Sorry, what?
Will your family go with you when you're do it in a house or cabin?
So my wife did go with the cabin with me one time, but typically nobody goes with me and does anything with me ever.
You ought not be so mean.
Look at those puppy dog eyes.
We're going to have to come camping with you. You'll have to get me a tall bed. We can't stay gone but one night.
I'll just come camp out there with the goats.
Oh, they'd love that. They'll lick you and bite you, and especially if you don't keep petting them.
That sounds like a good night right there.
Yeah, get you some good snuggles in.
Rachel's doing her 24-hour live since 3:00 this afternoon. Cottonwood Ranch.
Oh, yeah. Raquel.
Sorry, Raquel. Yes. See, Josh. Thank you.
Yep.
And I know it's Raquel. I don't know why I'm thinking Rachel.
But yeah, I'd like to go back there on the back side of the farm across the creek. I'd like to have one of them wall tents put up back there and build a platform.
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice to sleep by creek.
The water don't get too high.
Yeah, creek don't rise.
Then you make sure that's on some kind of a pulling system. You could attach it to the tractor and pull the whole platform away from there.
Yep. I've never seen it up as high as what I would be putting that. But.
Yeah, the side towards the neighbors will flood, but usually not the other side.
The other side's what I'm talking about putting it. It goes up pretty fast on the other side. I'd actually love to build me a little cabin back there with a basement under it.
Yep, but with as high as lumber and stuff, Scott.
No, not only that, as old as I've got, I don't know if I can get up there and climb and do all that stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trimming Shirley's hooves the other day is like.
That hurts bending nowhere like that.
It sure does. Well, guys, I think we're going to sneak off of here.
Yep.
I'm about to go to sleep.
All righty. You too.
Y'all
Have a
gonna
good
hear me
night.
snoring.
I'm probably going to go out for a smoke and pop over to Raquel's and say hi to them.
Mm-hmm.
There's everybody in the background.
That'll be fine. But we thank you for being in with us, and happy birthday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. You two have fun.
Good night.
All right, you too.
Yeah,
yep.
right tonight.
Did you hear me?
I miss you already.
I miss you more.
We miss you too.
Thanks, Pumpkin.
Bye, guys.
All righty, guys. Peace. Anybody in here, we thank you for being in here. We love you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. And we'll see you tomorrow night on Dez's Live at 8 for a birthday party. Bring a toast. We'll see y'all there.
They miss you already.
We miss you already.